Nah, Hit's like
But Piccolo,
fast. Like I think Hit would be like jazz,
Oh
like
shit!
Crow.
articulate.
Mhm.
Hey, Crow.
What's up, dude? I didn't know you. I didn't think you were gonna come.
Well, his Z
Testing,
Fighters
testing.
theme was. He got you. His Z Fighters theme was jazz too, though. You're right on that.
Yeah, yeah. Because I would assume it's like very like articulate, like fast moving jazz,
Hmm. Um.
very mathematical. Because he's a
Hmm.
calculated assassin. Yeah, yeah.
All right, we are live. What's up, everybody? Thanks for joining. Hope everyone's having a good Saturday so far. Welcome to the Great Nimbus Debates podcast, where we debate everything Dragon Ball. And let's get into it. Sorry for those on TikTok. I don't know how to set up the intro videos and stuff like that. So, yeah. Hope everyone's having a great day so far. Yo, Crow,
Yeah.
you're muted.
That'd be a push talk.
All right, Crow. All right, we'll see how it is. Oh, there it is.
There you go. There you are.
There's just a lot of noise in the background.
I don't hear anything.
Yes, because she stopped.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
dude, holy crap. We're about to hit 200 viewers on TikTok.
Hey,
Let's go.
210.
check us
Holy
out.
crap,
Check
it's
us
going.
out.
And it's going up.
Hey, what's going on, yeah?
All right, we are back, everybody. Yeah, so let's do our little introductions. I am SquallRush, gaming addict, anime nerd, Dragon Ball Z fanatic, most handsome guy on TikTok, despite what Hunter says. Yeah, this is the Dragon Ball Z debates podcast called Great Nimbus Debates. I got a link tree. I'm on damn near every single platform you can think of. If there's not one, if you tell me a new platform I should be on, I'll probably sign up today, right now, to get on it. But yeah, the best way to get a hold of all of them is through the link tree. Yeah. Oh, let's go with what genre of music do you think Chi listens to? I think I could see her like listening to R&B. She's the R&B one to me.
R&B.
Yeah.
Guilty
Damn, that
pleasure,
is
I can
tough
see
with
it.
Chi. I feel like Chi listens to like Chinese like traditional music.
Mm-hmm. I get
That-
you.
yeah, I can see that
a
too.
really niche like genre. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. From my point of view, it's Mexican or Logan, right?
Yep. Yes, sir.
Yeah, Logan, Seven Ninja, then Crow.
For the what? Oh, I just said it. In a
But
Chinese
yeah,
music.
go ahead and give your introductions, like whatever you
okay,
want to
yeah.
say about yourself, what platforms you're on, and then and then you already answered the Chi one.
Yeah, there we go. Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Logan. You can find me on pretty much anything: Roblox, YouTube, Twitter, whatever. Just type in Mexican Hayabusa. That's Mexican, like the nationality. Hayabusa, like the ninja from Ninja Gaiden, and or the Hayabusa bike. Please do follow my YouTube. I'm making a lot of content over there. Probably like 15 videos the past 3 days. Grinding that shit out. You know how it is. Also hosting a $200 Sparking Zero tournament, 1025. Come through, pull up. All right, next.
All right, Seven Ninja.
Hey, yeah, it's your boy 7ninja7. You can find me on Rumble, GameJolt, and MeWe. At 7ninja7, the Phantom should be in the avatar. Send me a message, and I'll probably respond to you. No, what do I think Chi Chi is listening to? The Chinese stuff sounds pretty good. But the thing is, Chi Chi is all about not wanting that she doesn't want a ruckus or a racket. She's so against like fighting and stuff like that. And I'm feeling something very zen with her, just to balance out that raw rage we usually see. So, not jazz, something maybe like lo-fi, something kind of
Yeah, I was
like
about to say. I was about to say.
Chinese
I was about to
lo-fi.
say. Yeah, you think she's fucking with lo-fi?
Something lo-fi, you know.
Yeah, I agree.
Alrighty,
Crow.
Crow, you want to give your introduction?
Hey guys. My name's Crow. I don't really have no social media or anything. I'm just here to talk with my friend, my friends online.
Hey, that's real. That's
That's
real.
what's up. That's what's
Mhm,
up.
Shout out Crow. Shout out Crow.
What genre you think
Um,
Chi listens to?
I think y'all are wrong. I think she do listen to jazz.
Jazz?
'Cause
Jazz?
Here, you gotta think. Jazz has it has the smooth, like calm type things, but then it also has like really chaotic, like, and I think both of those are like part of her personality, where it can go from like a calm to like a chaotic thing back to a calm and like scatting. It's a whole bunch of things, I think, and I think that fits her.
I can kind of see that.
That sounds more like Launch.
I feel like
Well,
launch would be like
obviously,
some
yes.
music where it's like slow and then fast and then slow and fast. Although I can't really think of like any genre that's kind of like that, where it just kind of goes slow from fast, other than like some sort of like metal. But I don't know.
All right. I just think R&B because she's too into Goku. Like as much of a bum Goku is, she's never left. She's definitely got to be the lovey-dovey type. So
he's
that's
the
why
one
I'm
that
thinking
left.
R&B.
Yeah. He's the one that went.
And she
Not
was
her.
hooked onto that fool for like what, 15-ish
Exactly, yeah.
years? like between the early Dragon Ball and then like the last season of Dragon Ball, like the tournament against Piccolo, and she was still in love with him. So I'm thinking R&B. That's why I think it.
That's fair.
All right, so we will start the first segment now. I'm gonna just skip the segments because I need to figure it out how to do it on TikTok. I haven't done that yet. The segment videos. So first segment will be my topic, and my topic is, let's debate about when Vegeta got Super Saiyan 2. Because on one end, people think that Vegeta got it from the Majin power boost, and then on the other hand, people think he trained to get it. So we'll go one at a time and get our first thoughts out, and then we can like go hash it out. Crow, you went last time, so you're first this time. Then Seven Ninja, then Logan.
Let's see when he got Super Saiyan 2.
Mhm.
I think he had it before the Majin Buu for sure. It had to be sometime in that time, in the time skip. I don't know exactly when. I'd have to put it at before because he made a couple comments about Gohan's power level, and it when he was fighting Goku, like he wanted him to go stronger. Like he knew that he wasn't at his full power. He knew that Goku had Super Saiyan 2. I think he wanted to be like, haha, I also got it, but he didn't realize he had Super Saiyan 3.
Yeah, I can see that. Seven Ninja.
You said, did he get it during that Majin Buu? I know they make a distinction with Majin Vegeta, which just means that that's a raw amp. It would have to be after that. Like, he's died, and after that, because it's like it's Super Saiyan or Super Saiyan. Then there's like Majin Vegeta, and then there's like Super Saiyan 2, or are we calling that Super Vegeta? What is that?
Super Vegeta's grade 3.
Yeah.
Super Vegeta's grade 2. Grade 2, and then Super Trunks is grade 3. And then grade 4 is what took over as Super Saiyan 1.
Okay.
Yeah, we're talking about Super Saiyan 2
feel
with the lightning around his body and everything. Like Gohan Super Saiyan 2 against Cell.
I think it was I think it's at that time 100%. Like but I think it's after he blows up and loses to Boo. I think it's sometime around that, because it's like not only is it getting that amp from the Zenkai boost, it's maybe the idea of like how Goku senses the power of a God Ki. He has that raw base now, because like he got the God Ki Battle of Gods. Yeah, in Battle of Gods. So maybe it's something like that, like where the Majin amp pushed him up to that point, and so now he's at that realm.
I like level. Gotcha. Okay. So I think he got it before, and there's a couple reasons why. I think when Goku and Vegeta, and I think Kai, Supreme Kai, where they're watching Gohan versus Dabura, that Vegeta made a couple comments at Gohan going against Dabura, where Vegeta's like, hey, you're not as strong as you were when you went against Cell, what is going on? Which is insinuating that Vegeta's stronger than A, what Gohan is now, and B, what Gohan was then. And so I don't think that Vegeta's really getting to those heights of power just being Super Saiyan 1. Like, let's be honest. You know, Super Saiyan 1 is only a 50 times multiplier, and I think Super Saiyan 2 is 100. Yeah. I think he got it before, but within the time skip, yeah.
Alright, 7 Ninja, to you. So you said he got it afterwards. So one of the comments that Crow was talking about that Vegeta made was like, it was actually the fight against Dabura. Gohan was versus Dabura. Vegeta was like outraged by this fight because Gohan was not mopping the floor with Dabura, and like he even said to Goku at one point, like, yo, like, we're even stronger than Gohan right now, and then like, so like basically he made this statement, and you can't really make this statement without hitting Super Saiyan 2 yet. So like there's no way he can close the gap between, like, even though if Gohan got weaker in that time skip from Cell Saga to Buu Saga, like Super Saiyan 2 should out trump any type of training someone should get with Super Saiyan 1, in my opinion at least. Maybe not any kind of training, but like it'd be very, very tough for someone to become stronger in Super Saiyan 1 than someone at Super Saiyan 2. So
yeah, it's a different thing when it's like Universe 6 Saiyans versus Universe 7 Saiyans, but that's like, you know, that's a different thing.
Or like Goku with Super Saiyan 2 versus Broly with Super Saiyan, you know? It's like,
yeah, exactly.
Like, you'd have to be something like that. You'd have to be levels upon levels to close the gap. So for him to say that, what is your response to that, 7 Ninja?
I guess it's one of those situations where it's like, it feels like, because when you were talking, I was started thinking like, what, couldn't he just absorb it into his base? I couldn't, because like Goku at his base, like now was able. I'm thinking of the Frieza versus him in like Super. Like he's like a lot stronger than he used to be, like when he's versus Buu. So could he not just have like a stronger base, and then his Super Saiyan state could be higher? Could he not maybe reach it? Because we're also talking about like wait. Tell me, I remember a specific quote that says Vegeta quit training. What am I thinking about?
Oh, you're talking about after Cell Saga?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember hearing that.
Where he's like, yeah, because he got sad that Goku died.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was very short-lived. because like immediately in Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, the game, I don't know if it's canon, but he actually immediately went back to training despite saying that. And like there's like even a little filler area like of side quests and missions before the Buu arc in that game where like he's actually training with Gohan, like Team Gohan.
I feel like it's one of those good. I feel like it's one of those situations where like if Vegeta just straight up kept training instead of just stopping, it's possible he could have reached his power in his base form and Super Saiyan state. It's possible he could have reached that in his Super Saiyan state and then like maybe got Super Saiyan 2 later. Not impossible what you guys are saying, but like we've seen it before where like the raw base gets stronger, and therefore the Super Saiyan state and up gets stronger.
Go ahead.
Yeah, sure.
Logan, I think you had something.
I agree. I think it's just a little more. I think our theory is just a little more plausible. Even like just disregarding the fact like what Kakarot did. Like I think the series insinuates more that Vegeta was training at after the Cell arc, that he didn't just stop. It wouldn't really make sense that like all of a sudden like, because obviously like this like base level thing getting higher than like other transformations thing is really only a super thing. It's not a Z thing.
Mm-hmm.
With Z it was very heavily on the transformations. And while yes, I know that like Goku in the Buu saga can probably take out Goku in the Frieza saga with Super Saiyan 1, sure, but this is it's not equivalent to like what I'm saying right now. But
I got you.
It's it just doesn't make sense for Vegeta to be at Super Saiyan 2 level when like he at that moment in time all we know that he can only do Super Saiyan 1.
When you're talking about the training stuff too, I don't think he would have been that mad at Gohan for not training if he also didn't train.
Also, how long before Goku told everyone that he was coming back before the tournament? Was it like a year? So we obviously know that he got like a year of training, like actually. And do you guys think that like he could possibly gain Super Saiyan 2 within a year? I don't think so. Like, let's be honest.
Nah, because like a year in the hyperbolic time chamber got him from Super Saiyan to Super Saiyan grade 2. So like judging by that, maybe he can get to Super Saiyan grade 3 within a year at the least.
Yeah, grade 3, but then you have to go grade 3 and then grade 4 and then grade 5, which is Super Saiyan 2. Yeah,
correct.
I don't see it feasible.
There is one more thing I wanted to add. So at the beginning of the Buu saga, right before the tournament, sometime before the tournament, I don't remember when, but when Gohan first arrives at Capsule Corp and sees Vegeta for the first time, Vegeta kind of just looks at him like, huh. And then he's like, don't let peaceful times get you soft. So to me, that means that he kept up his training that in that whole 7-year time gap, while Gohan didn't. And it was like some uncle advice, like, hey bro, you look like you're skipping out in the gym. Don't be lazy,
Yeah.
So what are your guys' thoughts on that?
It's that Saiyan pride.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. He wants Gohan to stay on top of this game. And as I was saying, like this that instance right there is a beautiful way to like begin Gohan's arc within the Buu saga, because we obviously saw him in the Cell saga how like he wasn't responsible enough to take out Cell, and then we can see that same character arc carry over from the Cell arc to the Buu arc, where he's not responsible enough to keep up his training, and then he's not responsible enough to take care of Buu, and then like even like. And same thing goes with Goten and Trunks, but those are the little things I love about Dragon Ball right there that I think everyone kind of seems to gloss over.
I'm not gonna lie, that was a pretty fire take. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really think of it like that. Like, because like then later
everyone glosses over it.
Yeah, because like that even like ties into like when he got the Elder Kai unlockability. Yeah, and then he got all cocky and didn't finish off Buu again.
Yeah, and it's kind of crazy the symbolism with him wearing his dad's gi and still not being able to get the job done, even though like he got cocky again, like he did it again. And then so Goku had to come back and show everyone why he's the greatest written character of all time. That's how it is. Not for real.
I do not like. I wish they would have, because I if I remember correctly, they were planning on making Gohan the head of the face of Dragon Ball Z at that time. And then I guess he just wasn't able to pull his weight.
I heard that like maybe like Akira was thinking about that like during the latter half of the Cell arc, but I can't really remember what's the like actual time skip like in real life of Akira Toriyama going from the Cell arc to the Buu arc. Like I can't tell you if it's like a year or 2 year or 3 year gap. So it wouldn't be too far fetched to say like that's like when like people like are making a video game and like they did like we were thinking of having this, but whatever. Like it's out of the drawing board. It's like it's just speculation. But yeah, I think that probably would have been good for like a good alternative story where Goku stays dead. I actually think that probably would have been good. But I don't know. I think the character arc of the younger generation not being able to pull their weight kind of says something. But everyone kind of says it's like that's cheap, whatever. But I disagree. I gotta go to the restaurant. Whoever takes next time.
I do kind of wonder though. Gohan getting cocky. We never really see that beforehand. You might see he's determined, but as far as cocky, it just seems like a stretch. So to go there, it's the first time it happens during versus Cell. But like again, I would say like he wanted to go down and help Piccolo. He's not being cocky, he's just determined. So like what happened between hyperbolic time change? You know what it was?
Super Saiyan.
It's Super Saiyan 2,
Super
but
Saiyan.
I'm thinking of that peacetime where it might have been the filler, but I'm thinking of that peacetime. It's like where Goku and Gohan are just staying in Super Saiyan state, and I think something in that area made them think like we got it in the bag, we're not trading, and I think that's what it really was, because I'm like, Gohan's never been like this.
I think what I think it was is I think it's a Super Saiyan. I think at a point in time they were saying something about how like even though Goku's pure of heart, somehow some way like when you go into like the higher levels of the Super Saiyan, it kind of taints with like your personality, so to make you not like a little more evil but like aggressive like kind of thing, or to like you're not completely as pure of heart. So I think that ended up changing like Gohan's like kind of drive, especially like because like obviously like just if that was the case for just grade 1, which was Goku on Super Saiyan Goku on Namek, I think it would be even crazier when you're 4 grades up, meaning the 2nd grade, the 3rd grade, and then the 4th grade. And then Super Saiyan 2 was grade 5. So I think when you go up all those grades and it affects you, I mean, obviously, I don't know like the substantial amount of percentage or whatever that like it kind of makes you more aggressive. But I think that happening to Gohan at such a young age and like everything else that happened to him, I think that's kind of why. Like now he finally has the power that we've seen throughout before the Frieza saga and the Saiyan saga and the Android saga. Like his little outburst, now he finally has the power. Therefore, he can, or like he's like more cocky. That's my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I think that a lot of people say that he's cocky in terms of whatchamacallit, but I think like it could also be looked at as like him trying to emulate his dad, because his dad doesn't really kill people either. Like he didn't kill Frieza, he didn't kill like there's a lot of people that he kind of just beat him and let him go, like Vegeta, and so like sometimes he gets like when he's like that much more powerful, because Goku does it kind of too, like when he kind of like changes his fighting style when he knows that he's a lot stronger. Like when he fought Frieza, he was just kind of like double drop kicking him in the face. It was like he like switched his like he became kind of more cocky but like more disrespectful kind of. to the people whenever he gets stronger than them. And I think Gohan could be pulling from that, like looking at his dad doing that stuff, and then like kind of emulating that too.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on. For some
Well, your
reason,
thoughts?
no, I'm trying to figure it out. So the people on TikTok are saying they can't hear you guys.
Oh, really? Damn, I was cooking. Yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure on all the other platforms. Yeah, they can hear you.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
I just need to figure out this
What about
TikTok
Super
stuff.
Saiyan God?
What about Super Saiyan God?
Do you think the taints in the Super Saiyan God state?
You
It's a different type of
like,
key. Could
no,
be.
yeah, because it's a different type of key. Yeah,
It's
I can't
also
really
drawn from pure-hearted Saiyans. 5
that
pure-hearted
is
Saiyans.
true. Yeah, that is true.
I feel like the energy isn't from anger.
But do we think that's how Vegeta got it, or do we think that Vegeta trained with Whis for 5 months and then got it?
Yeah, I think Vegeta definitely trained with Whis. I think to get God.
Oh, I got
got
a good topic. What do we think is stronger, Super Saiyan 4 or Super Saiyan God?
It's gotta be God. I mean, like,
You think so, right?
I mean,
Oh, there we
and
go.
that question more or less to me switches over to is Beast like stronger than Super Saiyan God, because that's kind of the Saiyan energy, right? I mean, I know it's also human, but it's kind of more Saiyan energy. So, what do you think? What do you think for Beast versus Super Saiyan 4?
Beast versus Super Saiyan, like as are we talking as like a form itself, like the design, the power, the
power? Because
the power.
to me,
Yeah, what's
because I think that's kind of where 4 goes.
It's like how high is post tournament Gohan? Okay, so we know post tournament or pre tournament Gohan was able to train for what 4 or 5 days. Was able to spar, not that well, but he was able to spar with a Super Saiyan Blue Goku, and then got pretty much one tapped when he went into. Yeah, it was like times 10, probably Kaioken. We'll just say there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got one shotted, but what else? What else notable did he do in the tournament power besides the Namekians?
He worked with Frieza. No, that was against what's his name? Purple
Frost.
Cat dude.
Fast dude. That's
Dispo.
Yeah. So you worked against him.
He beat like one of the foxes or the wolves while blind. I do remember that.
Yeah, that was in the pre-tournament, right?
Yeah, pre-tournament. Yeah, but like how powerful were they? You know what I'm saying? It's like.
Wasn't he in Super Saiyan state?
I think he was, but he had to go out because of the poison. He ended up beating him in base anyway. So.
Yeah.
I got it. When I think of it, like trying to scale the two, for me, I think I try to figure out something that is equivalent in both series, and for me, I think the character that's probably the same is Fat Boo, right? Fat Boo, I don't think is that much stronger in either series. I think they're about equal in both series, and that'd make Oob like significantly stronger than Fat Boo because he's fused and he got clapped. And I think that I personally think Beast is way stronger than Super Saiyan 4.
Mm-hmm.
And God. I think Beast is more Super Saiyan Blue level. Just on how he kind of kept up with Broly.
All right. I think we're all good now. What were we talking about? Sorry.
We're talking about Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta versus base form Kaba.
Base form Kaba?
Kaba.
Kaba? Why is this question?
No, we were talking about Super Saiyan 4 versus Super Saiyan God, and then it went to Beast versus Super Saiyan 4. Personally, I think Super Saiyan 4 is a better transformation, looks-wise and power-wise, than Super Saiyan God. But that's just me.
Yeah, power-wise, looks-wise, I actually like the God form better. Power-wise,
Bro,
that's a tough one.
Bro, you're telling me the Super Saiyan God looks this good, bro?
I agree that Super Saiyan God looks better.
Bro, come on now.
Well, cause like it's a very simplified design, and they made them like younger instead of like making them bigger and bulkier all the time.
Nah, bro.
Like-
The skinny, dude. He looks like, dude. He looks like Super Saiyan Africa, bro.
I like
And
I liked 4 for the Saiyan
He's just way
heritage,
too
like that.
skinny.
I liked 4 for the Saiyan heritage. Like I love the idea, like they dig deeper into what it means to be a Saiyan, so therefore they grow their tails back and they become more monkey-like. So I
Yeah.
gotta give it the 4 on looks kind
Yeah.
of looks ways.
No, I agree.
But
I
when it
agree.
comes to power, I'm trying to like figure out like who works for it, because we know you fought Janemba as Gogeta. That's way too far. Who did he fight as Super Saiyan 4? I keep remembering.
Oh, Omega.
he fought
Omega Shenron,
Baby.
Android 17.
Baby, and Super 17. Super 17. And the movies are canon to the GT universe. So he fought all the movie universe villains. And all the filler and canon.
Now, like, to me, like, I'm putting it up this way, like, can any of those guys that Goku fought in Super Saiyan 4 hold a candle to Beerus?
Well,
the goalpost always moves.
Beerus is goalpost. Plus, I don't think like Golden Frieza can hold a candle to Beerus. I don't think Zamasu can hold a candle to Beerus. Black. Until like about Jiren, where it gets kind of like iffy. Like in the anime, I think Jiren and MUI Goku can beat Beerus. In the manga, that is not the case, but in the anime, I do. After all that promotion saying like, they surpassed the gods and Jiren's stronger than his god, and his god was comparable to Beerus, but now they got crazy amps like in a 45-minute time span, so that's a different thing.
This might be going a little off topic, but like Goku was fighting Beerus in base form when he was dressed as Monaka, and like putting up a decent fight. And that's, I don't know whether to believe this whole he's absorbed the Super Saiyan God into his base form now. So like putting that into account, like it kind of like gives the Super Saiyan God form a little bit more power, relevancy power wise in my eyes.
Oh, because he absorbed it.
And he's putting up a good fight against Beerus now, you know.
I mean, like, you could say that,
say...
like, yeah, like, go ahead, Ninja. You got it.
Oh, okay. It's kind of one of those situations where, like, Beerus was holding back a good deal in Battle of Gods, right? And then, like, he fights him in the Monaka suit. You could easily say he's doing that again. Like, you could easily say that. So, or you just say that, he's to me, it just seems more to me like Beerus was saying, okay, I need to give him an idea of where Monaka could be. Did he say Monaka was stronger than... Did Beerus say that Monaka was stronger than him? Did he ever say that?
No, I think he just said he's just really strong.
Okay, so yeah, like maybe we could even go as far as to say like Monaka was showing Beerus Monaka was showing him where like a taste of his power is, and then like Goku's fighting him in base form. He doesn't go higher than that. Doesn't he have blue? He has blue in that state. He has blue in that state, right? He has blue in that episode.
Like, yeah, I mean that scene, I think there's just a couple things wrong with it too. It's like come on guys, like are we really gonna sit here and we're gonna act like Goku doesn't really know who that is? Like Goku isn't like the absolute master of like ki and like what like the ki does, like sensing ki. Like bro spoke to like Krillin telepathically on the other side of Earth, and we're just gonna sit here and believe, yeah, Beerus dressed up as Monaka and fooled Goku. Come on, come on, stop.
I will believe it.
Oh God, I hate when they do that to my goat.
I will believe it just because they really dumbed down Goku in Super. Like he was still kind of goofy and like aloof in Z, but he was a lot smarter in Z. They dumbed him down a lot in Super, so I will believe he didn't recognize Beerus.
I can't say that
here. I think what happened here is Goku knew that Monaka was Beerus, and I think that what happened was he was playing into it. I think that we never get to hear what's going on in Goku's mind, but I mean, he's not that stupid. He could build ki. He more than likely seen Monaka's ki beforehand, and there's no way he's in divine ki state. Monaka's constantly flinching in some shape or form. There's no way he hasn't seen the kind of flinching Monaka has done before, and he's gonna believe. Matter of fact, he saw him fight it. He saw him hit pause and look at Beerus and then fly away. So for him to believe Monaka was that powerful would be highly unlikely.
You know, I kind of gotta agree with that because, like, you know, I think Goku's always that guy that always wants to fight. Like, if he had another chance to go at Beerus, like, do you think he'd take that? Probably. Even though, like, he probably knew it was a little more lighthearted than the last battle, I think he would probably take that chance. Like, let's see where I've gone since I fought him. Kind of type B. But
and again, you brought it up. He was in base form. So if he was really thinking Monaka was that strong, he probably would have jumped in the blue ahead of time.
I mean, bro just did like 3 trillion sit-ups. But no,
I'm still on the side that he didn't know, cause like then they had Vegeta and Piccolo stepping in when like his suit was being ripped to shreds and like part of his actual skin was being shown. He was like, "Oh no, I'm being controlled by Monaka," to like hide him and distract Goku, so they can fix his suit and stuff like that. And then there was that part where like Beerus was like he was actually having fun with the fight versus when he fought him against like when he was Super Saiyan God. He was just more like just chilling, like, "Oh, not bad. You actually pushed me back. You knocked me back. Not bad, you know." And then like in that fight, he started like maniacally laughing, like, let's do this. Basically, he was like having fun with the fight. So I think that was a more serious fight, and I think Goku still believed that that I was Monaka.
But we've seen acting in Dragon Ball before, with Vegeta trying to pander to Beerus, doing all those dances and stuff like that. I could totally see Beerus playing it up, trying his best to get Goku to. Could he have enjoyed the fight more? I'm not saying that's impossible. I think he could have. But as far as like as far as like acting in Dragon Ball, we've seen that before. OBS. Well, we've seen that before in Dragon Ball, so I firmly believe like Goku's playing it up
stream
and he
on
sees
TikTok.
Oh, I got you. I got you.
Real, that's so real.
But I firmly believe that like Goku probably knew, and Beerus is acting, playing it up.
But
both sides knew.
But like, is that canon? Is that really canon? Like, are we gonna sit here and say that's canon or what?
I haven't read the manga, so I'm assuming that is canon.
I feel like, I mean, obviously, like all of this is just like headcanon, like speculation at the end of the day, anyways, for this topic. But like, I feel like the canon, at least for like Dragon Ball Super for the anime, is like not like the filler that's like in your face is canon, but like everything else, like the start. Like everything that follows the story, not just like Trunks and Goten went into the forest with the Pilaf gang, you know, like that's not, come on. So I don't know, but like if it is canon, then I guess so. But like that's not my Goku, so. I mean, in the new movie, they were like Vegeta was like meditating, and Goku was like, "Oh, that's no form of training." Like what?
Yeah, that pissed me off, bro.
But they fixed it. They fixed it though.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, all right. If that fight was in the manga, I'm considering that shit canon. Like, if it's just in the anime, I'll disregard that part. Because like I was trying to make a point if that counts for like his power in Super Saiyan God, I think that would put him above Super Saiyan 4.
So it's really funny because like the Super Saiyan 4 scaling is kind of wonky. But like so just let me run past it, I guess. So like Oob is comparable to Kid Buu. Kid Buu was universal. Doesn't really matter whether or not it would have taken time, he was still universal. Kid Oob is comparable to him, and that's just when he found Goku at the end of Z. Take fast forward how many years? I think it was like 5 or so from the end of Z to GT. So that's an Oob that's been training with a Buu Saga level Goku for 5 years somewhere, just like straight up. So take those guys for example. So let's just say like a 10 times increase, and they would be like 200,000 or 200 million times. Jesus, not 200,000. 200 million times stronger than End of Z, and then you kind of just scale off of there. And then Goku was moving inside a time space that had no time, or like a race time space that had no time and space. All the movies are canon, so he gets all the movie scaling. And then Super Saiyan 4, like, it's kind of correct. I would recommend you guys to look into it a little more. Don't just take my word for it, because, like, as I said, it is a little wonky, but it is pretty worth it. And I do agree with it. I do think Super Saiyan 4 is stronger than God, but I think it's weaker than Blue.
Mhm.
Interesting. So it sounds like they're pretty close then.
Yeah, they're pretty close. But I'd say 4 has the stamina for sure, because he can also like I'm not sure if you guys remember, but in the Baby Saga, he was able to like absorb ki and stuff. So like his stamina is kind of cracked.
Okay. So can Super Saiyan 4 touch gods? Like the realm of gods?
Touch gods? Yeah, I
Like-
think so. What's the realm of gods? Like, I don't really think Super Saiyan gods really touching the realm of gods. I don't think there's really any god realm touching until like UI Omen.
Yeah, because
What's God touching to you guys? You like destruction God touching, angel God touching, or like
yes,
No, like-
god of destructions.
Because you can
Not
say like God
destruction.
touching. You can say God touching is like even like technically touching the Kais, you know.
the Kais? Yeah.
They're all gods. But like no, like when we were talking about gods, we were talking about angels, the gods, and Zeno. But I think like the low tier gods of destructions, I think that's like touching the realm of gods.
I'm
Okay.
talking about like can Super Saiyan 4 hold any sort of candle to Beerus? Because like they ended up changing this where like Super Saiyan 2 Raged Vegeta was like a 1, Super Saiyan God was like a 4, and then Beerus is like a 10 in the Battle of Gods movie. But then they ended up scrapping that because of the anime. Because that movie was supposed to be a one-off movie. So I think they now changed it to like Super Saiyan God is a 1 while Beerus is a 10. So I'm just asking, can Super Saiyan 4 be at least a 1 to Beerus?
Oh yeah, so what you're talking about is like the Battle of Gods, like power scaling that Akira Toriyama did. Yeah, that was completely thrown out the window. So now their power levels are exponentially greater. Like I think the gap between Beerus to Whis is actually greater than Beerus is to Goku. So, yes, I think Super Saiyan 4 can fight Beerus in the Battle of Gods movie. I don't think he can win, just as Super Saiyan God didn't win. I think he would put up a better fight. But yeah, that's I do agree that Super Saiyan 4 is better than Super Saiyan God. Because like you gotta think like some like the like even like Omega Shenron, like he was like, yeah, I can destroy the universe like whatsoever. And if he's saying it, and you're about 6 or 7 arcs away from the Buu Saga, I think they're gonna be doing super level damage, guys. That's kind of how I look at it. No, Super Saiyan 4 to GOAT though.
All right.
We'll be getting Super Saiyan 5 though.
Yeah, Super Saiyan 5. Gohan. Super Saiyan 5 versus Gohan Blanco.
What was your guys' answers, Seven Ninja and Crow? What were you guys thinking?
Super Saiyan God versus 4. Wait, Raw Goku or Gogeta?
Oh, just like Super Saiyan 4, yeah.
Yeah, Goku,
Um,
Super Saiyan 4 Goku versus Super Saiyan
Yeah.
God Goku.
Yeah, Gogeta wouldn't be fair.
Yeah. I feel like it's still God. I still feel like it might be God. It avails
bro.
against
For me-
spirits of all people.
For me, I don't know how much it scales against Beerus, because Beerus really wasn't. I don't think he was taking that fight seriously.
Mhm.
So it's kind of. I think he just saw the potential of it, but he really wasn't. But what I wanted to say was that the issue between that the two scalings of the Gokus is that they're like one's younger, like much younger than the other one. Like the Super Saiyan God Goku is like how long after Buu Saga is it? Do you guys know?
What, Z or Super or
It's
GT?
Super.
I thought it was like right after Z. Like right after
I
the Boo
think-
saga.
Dude, it got like retconned 3 times. Like first it was like 8 months, and then next it was like 2-3 years. Hold on. After. Let's see. What? It says 10-year gap, but I don't believe that.
Yeah, that doesn't sound right.
Oh yeah, that does not sound right. Oh, 4 years. 4 years. That is right. Yeah.
That was a
4
4-year
years.
gap.
And I think that in GT, like the gap from the end of the Boo to that to the point where he gets Super Saiyan 4 is so much larger. And like if I were to scale it, I would scale it to with the first time he unlocked Super Saiyan 4 to the first time he unlocked Super Saiyan God. And I think if you do that, I think that that God would be stronger. But it's hard to say because there's so many like Zen guys and stuff that he would have gotten from all the fights that happened. Because there's more events that happen in between End of Boo and when he first got Super Saiyan 4, between End of Boo and when he got Super Saiyan God.
Yeah, and I think a big reason to that is like, you know, not everybody remembers like the entirety of GT. So like, you know, like when you go
Yeah.
up like the first villains that Goku goes up against in GT, he's like, wow, their powers is greater than Boo's. And like that's like the
Mhm.
first character, so it's like greater than Boo's how much or whatever, but yeah, I do think that's a big reason why like a lot of people don't know.
I still fall in the camp that God is stronger. But I do see the argument to say that Super Saiyan 4 is stronger.
I think this is going to be one of those Yamcha's solar system kind of deals right here.
It's feeling like it.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Squall's gonna post in the DBZ debate ideas. He's like, "Oh my god, Mexican Hayabusa was right." I can't.
I'm trying to look it up right now, to be honest. Oh, I want to see what other people are writing about it.
What, the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta?
No. Super Saiyan 4 versus Super Saiyan God.
Oh, here. There's probably a pretty good video. I never really look online because those people tend to not know what they're talking about. I actually look up on YouTube. Because they break it down for you and they go through all the calcs. You know, they kind of just like they explain it, as opposed to like people on like comic comic battles or Vine battles where they're just like, I think this guy would win because he's cool.
I know Reddit's got a power scaling. There might be something in there. Or just you have to figure out who might be right off all that.
Yeah,
Maybe
I'm
we're
looking
just
at
trying. We're trying to make Super Saiyan 4 weaker so that we forget about it.
Reddit just had a bunch of people giving opinions, so I scrapped looking at Reddit. I'm looking at Quora right now. Some dude's giving like a nice breakdown.
Do the breakdown on stream if you aren't.
Alright, let's see.
Like, I know there's a pretty good video by my one of my favorite YouTubers named Chuck. It's called "Could Super Saiyan 4 Goku Defeat Golden Frieza?" And then he goes through all the knickknacks and what. I'll probably share it on the Discord.
Alright, so I was reading this one a little bit. Super Saiyan 4 origins introduced in Dragon Ball GT. Super Saiyan 4 is a transformation that requires the user to have both Saiyan and Uzaru or Uzaru, grade 8 blood. It combines the primal power of the Ozaru with the intellect and control of a Saiyan. Strengths: Super Saiyan 4 grants immense power, speed, and agility along with heightened senses. Goku and Vegeta, when transformed, show significant increases in their abilities compared to their previous forms. Super Saiyan God, the origins. Introduced in Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods, Super Saiyan God is a transformation achieved through a ritual involving 5 righteous Saiyans. Represents a divine level of power connecting the user to godly ki. Strengths: the Super Saiyan God offers a significant boost in power and speed and ki control, making the user much more formidable against powerful opponents. It allows for more refined fighting style and energy control. Comparison: power level. In terms of raw power, Super Saiyan God is often considered stronger due to its divine nature and the fact that it allows the user to tap into godly ki, which is a higher form of energy compared to regular ki. Abilities: Super Saiyan 4 has unique traits such as increased physical strength and resilience, but does not match the overall power and versatility of a Super Saiyan God in the context of the series. Conclusion: while Super Saiyan 4 is a powerful transformation, Super Saiyan God is generally viewed as a stronger form in terms of overall capabilities and power scaling within the Dragon Ball universe.
Yeah, my ass. That doesn't mean that their entire argument was just kind of just a bunch of word bubbles. Like, didn't really mean anything. They're just looking at it from the lore point of view, as opposed to like how strong like is this Jesus, how strong is this form actually? That's why I don't like to read up on those like the websites, because they kind of just put stuff like that where like they only look at it through the lore lens, like, oh, GT isn't canon anymore, Super's after Z, so therefore it's a new thing and now it's stronger because we deem it to be, instead of like actually going through why it's stronger.
I could see that. That was my biggest thing. It was like Super Saiyan God has the God Ki though. Isn't that above any type of ki Super Saiyan 4 can produce?
Nah, cause Beast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Broly. And Jiren.
And Piccolo.
And Piccolo. Yeah. Well, I'd say Piccolo actually has God Ki because he's in that mythology with like the Namekians kind of being like these godly, like kind of weirdly godly figures, where like they're actually like they answer to like the King Kais of like North, South, West and stuff like that. So I don't know. Like Kami's name is Kami, and that translates to God in Japanese. So you tell me.
Yeah, but the guys are weak, like in comparison
Oh,
to
yeah.
the other destruction. So like, that's kind of. Is that really defined ki at that point? Is that just raw ki?
Yeah, like I know. I'm pretty sure the Kais have ki or God Ki. Like they're
But
connected to the God of Destructions. There's no way in hell they wouldn't have God Ki.
What about Shin though? Couldn't he feel Shin's energy? Did Goku sense Shin's energy?
He did.
Yeah, he did. He did. Yeah. I think right before Boo was about to blow up the Earth, he teleported Hercule, the dog, Dende, and Vegeta there. to the Kai planet.
Unless Shin's just a rare exception, I feel like they
No,
probably just
I
have
think-
regular Ki.
I think that you also gotta think he could have not teleported to Shin, but teleported to. Was the old guy there yet?
Old man Kai.
Yeah, because he's half witch, which is a human.
Yeah, I feel like he would be able to feel. Oh wait, I guess was it? No, it was Kibito, or they were fused. They were fused.
Oh, okay.
Kibito Kai, I think is what the name. Yeah, so I think at that point in time they were fused. So, yeah, you probably felt all their energies, but even then they're all Kais, so they're all immortals or whatever.
Honestly, shit, bro. Yeah, that whole God Ki, like, cause like they kind of retconned. What the heck? Inactivity.
Inactivity.
Yeah, TikTok live
Oh,
saying
hell
inactivity.
no.
I don't know what the heck they mean by inactivity. I'm still here. All right. Anyways, what I was saying was, yeah, that kind of like annoys me because like nobody could hold a candle to Beerus up until Goku got God Ki with like the Super Saiyan God form, and then like all of a sudden Frieza, Golden Frieza came, and then now like everybody can touch God form now. So that does kind of put a chink into my argument. I'll concede on that part.
It's like, do you think he could have done that with any other form though? Like, I think he could.
What?
Like, not saying it's like, oh, if he went to Super Saiyan 2 right there, but like, if any other form was introduced that wasn't necessarily God Ki or anything like that, like, he probably would have done the same. Like, the output would have been the same.
Yeah, if it was just something like a new form, like it could have been anything.
Yeah, a new form that, yeah, like, could have
Demon.
been Super Saiyan 4, but he was blonde all over, you know?
Or like Super Saiyan 3 plus Kaioken. Like he's never done a Super Saiyan plus Kaioken yet until Super Saiyan God plus
Yeah, he did
Kaioken.
super.
I thought
Super Saiyan Blue.
that hooked up his body too much.
It did, but then he abused it, and the tournament of power
'Cause
even worse.
He was only able to do it when he was dead.
Yes. Well,
At least in the original Z anime, he was able to do it.
oh shit! Sergeant Wilkie rated the stream. Wait, is that Sergeant Wilkie? I can't see that part. Oh, QA Gamer rated the stream. What?
QA.
What's up, QA Gamer?
Hey,
Thank you.
shout out to QA.
Thank you for the
Well, how do you
raid.
guys feel? How do you guys feel that Super Saiyan 4 lines up to Goku Black?
Goku Black. I'll let you guys answer this, and then I'll try to figure out my answer. I gotta calculate some things.
Explain the question.
How do you guys think Super Saiyan 4's power relates to Goku Black? Like,
Which
how well do
version?
you think he'll do against? Let's go with his strongest form. That'd be
Rose
let's go with Rose.
or him and
Or
like fused with the
monster,
universe?
Yeah.
Let's go with Rose first. I think that'll be a good
I
start.
don't think Fuse Zamasu is fair because they actually had to fuse in actual anime. So if we want to bring Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta into that, we can.
Yeah,
that'd be fair.
it'd have to be just straight up Goku Black Rose, because
Yeah.
like he walked the floor with Super Saiyan Blue, Goku, and Vegeta. I think they even teamed up on him, and he still beat the crap out of them.
Yeah, because
And then,
Zamasu
like-
I don't think was powerful at all.
Yeah, and then Vegeta had to go into the hyperbolic time chamber, train, and then get strong enough to actually like start whooping on Goku Black Rose. So I mean, I'm pretty sure Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta could do the same. Just like lose, train, then go back and whoop his ass.
So essentially what I think is I I think so. There's like this thing where like the Super Saiyan 4s can actually like, even if you're like 10 to 20 times more powerful than them, they can actually like still like kill you or like one shot you. I'm not sure like whether or not it's because like Goku has like the Dragon Fist or whatever, and then I think Vegeta's Final Shine attack does the kind of the same thing. But like we saw like Omega Shenron like way more powerful than Goku was as Super Saiyan 4. But if it wasn't for Omega Shenron's regen, Goku would have one-shotted him with the Dragon Fist. So I think it's fair to say, with Super Saiyan 4 stamina, his ableness to one-shot, if you're at least a decent margin above him in power, and his energy absorption, I think they would do pretty good. Probably just a little bit worse than Super Saiyan Blue, especially since Goku had Super Saiyan Blue and Kaioken at that time. But I think if they were to fuse, I think that whole arc would have been done.
Crow, what do you think?
I don't think that Super Saiyan 4 could fight against Blue. And Blue, to me, is kind of equivalent to Rose. So, yeah, I'm not sold on Super Saiyan 4 being able to get up. Like, the argument for God, I could see, you know what I mean? There's an argument. But when you take it up to Blue, I don't think Super Saiyan 4 can get up there. Unless you start getting into the, what is that, the video game where they have the limit break stuff?
Xenoverse?
Yeah, Xeno, whatever that is.
Oh, you're talking about like the Heroes and Xenoverse?
Yeah, Heroes. There it is.
Yeah, Heroes. I love Heroes. Yeah, shout out Xeno Goku.
Yeah. Limit break, Super Saiyan 4 type stuff.
Oh no, that was actually in GT. They actually did that. So it was like the same ritual that they did with God, but they did it with Super Saiyan 4 Goku and GT. It's called Full Limit Breaker.
Oh, you're talking about when everybody gave him his power.
Yeah, like after he took all their mind control from Baby.
Was there 5 Saiyans in that?
Yeah, because Pan was a.
He should have been God.
I think Bola was there too.
He should have been a god.
Hey, and actually, now that you said something, in Dragon Ball Heroes, that little like promotional anime or whatever, Xeno Goku is actually Super Saiyan 4 with God Ki.
Oh yeah,
that's
cool.
I think they just did a special where they went Super Saiyan 4 Goku versus MUI, and his Super Saiyan 4 Goku got about to like UI Omen level before getting like two-shotted by MUI. So I think that's really cool too.
I think that actually is pretty dope though, because Super Saiyan 4 is the only Super Saiyan form that is stable enough to like actually fight in. Like, because Super Saiyan 2 and 3 are like wastes of power and stuff like that. So they kind of reverted back to only using Super Saiyan. Which is why I think they don't use the other forms of Super Saiyan inside of Blue, right? Because theoretically they should be able to turn Super Saiyan
green or something.
Super Saiyan, no, not Super Saiyan 3. So like long hair while in Blue, kind of.
Yeah.
And it kind of gives me that Super Vegeta thing when he turns into the brilliant blue, whatever that form is that he has.
Oh, evolution.
Grade 2.
Yeah, evolution.
Oh, never mind.
It's kind of like
it's literally just Super Vegeta and Blue.
Yeah, exactly.
What it is, yeah.
But if you had Super Saiyan 4, you could do Super Saiyan 4 and Super Saiyan Blue, like Super Saiyan Monkey Blue. I don't know.
Yeah. No, I agree.
But like that's a whole nother level. It's like Super Saiyan 4 and Super Saiyan God kind of stack.
I think Super Saiyan. I think we talked about this last podcast though, where Super Saiyan 4 is like its like own thing, like within like the
Yeah.
Ozaru transformation. So would you say like if he transformed into Ozaru and he had God Ki, would he be like Super Saiyan God Ozaru? Like
Yes.
I don't think so. I think even though Goku's based off of Sun Wukong and that guy has 72 transformations, I don't think they're gonna pull that shit with him.
He'd be
But
a
like
Blue monkey.
yeah, Blue Monkey, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Ozaru.
I'm just still laughing at the
I thought
Super
the,
Saiyan Monkey Blue.
Yeah, Super Saiyan Monkey Blue.
I thought the reason they couldn't go past Super Saiyan Blue was just a matter of they didn't unlock it yet. It seemed to me more like they were just boosting that Super Saiyan Blue state, and Vegeta tapping into Blue Evolution was more of him actually getting another form in Super Saiyan Blue, versus Goku's just really staying in that base state. So I've always thought that it was just a matter of they haven't unlocked it yet, instead of it being they just don't do it because they don't want to deal with that energy effectiveness going down.
Oh, you talking about like Super Saiyan 1 and Super Saiyan 2?
Yeah, like because
Okay, I gotcha.
Super Saiyan in general is like that's outside of Blue. So once they're in Blue, it's like you're still just dealing with raw Divine Ki at this point, and plus their base. So like to me, if they go in a higher state, it should just be an upgraded version of the original of the Super Saiyan God state or Super Saiyan Blue state.
You don't
instead
think
of
Super
being
Saiyan Blue
a
is
mixture.
You don't think Super Saiyan Blue is a mix between Super Saiyan God and Super Saiyan?
I think at the point of when they go into Super Saiyan God into Super Saiyan Blue, I feel like that just stacks upon their original Super Saiyan states. So maybe like 3, whatever his highest at 3 is stacked on to Blue.
Are you talking about if you're talking about Super Saiyan 3 was like a god form? That's what you're talking about?
Oh, saying like Super Saiyan 3 was his highest before he got God. So once he got its Divine Ki, it stacks on that. And so Divine Ki Divine Ki's just over that basically. And you go on to Super Saiyan Blue. So I've always thought like it's not that Super Saiyan or Super Saiyan 3 is like capped off anywhere, because they can always get stronger, but like Blue is always just going to be like a whatever times multiplier far greater than that.
I think Super Saiyan Blue is just him turning Super Saiyan while using God Ki.
Yeah, it's Super Saiyan. It's him going Super Saiyan while within the Super Saiyan God form.
Super Saiyan 1.
Yeah.
I hear both arguments. Like theoretically they should be able I think Super Saiyan Blue is Super Saiyan plus Blue or plus God Ki. So that's why they get the Super Saiyan Blue. And I do agree theoretically they should be able to do Super Saiyan 2 Blue, Super Saiyan 3 Blue.
Yeah, Super Saiyan Evolution.
But I'm like kind of like on like 7 Ninja side, like with the whole like that's their top, like Super Saiyan Blue, like they can't really go past that. And then Super Saiyan Blue Evolution is like its own thing, not really like a Super Saiyan 2 Blue or Super Saiyan Gray.
Yeah, it's a Super Vegeta. It's just Super Vegeta but in blue. It's like because Super Vegeta. It's like the bulkier version, the one that went against second form sub.
Yes. I don't remember if he was bulkier. I think that was just like a separate evolution. He was bulkier?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But like fit bulky. Not like slow bulky.
Yeah, not like grade 3, but grade 2. The hair's a little sharper and there's a little more strands. He got a little bulkier. I think that's kind of perfect. That's Super Vegeta. But as we saw in the Cell Saga, where Vegeta focused on, just keep trying to go up and up and up with the grades instead of just like sticking with grade 1 and just honing your power into that. Where by the end of the Cell Saga, Gohan and Goku can literally sleep while in the Super Saiyan state, so they can pretty much use that as their base state, and that's exactly why they can't do that with like they can't go into Super Saiyan 2 and Super Saiyan 3 with the God forms. I agree with Ninja.
Yeah, Crow, 7 Ninja, you guys got anything?
Oh, that was my side. That was my side of things already. So, Hayabusa was talking for me, so that's where I was.
What was did we ever finish like when did Vegeta go and get Super Saiyan 2?
I mean, I kind of said what.
Yeah, I think we did. I think
We talked about it.
Okay, yeah, because the 7 Daizenshu actually confirmed like the people who got Super Saiyan 2 was like Gotenks, Goku, Gohan, and Vegeta, and like the way that they got it was through training. So it doesn't say like when Vegeta got it, but it said like he got it through training, so like then there was no training that he had between the receiving the Majin powers and dying and coming back. He just he had to have trained. So since he has Super Saiyan 2 at when he got the Majin powers and he got it through training, it had to be previous to getting Majin powers. So it had to be within that 7-year time gap. I never like revealed that part that I looked up. So responses, anyone?
He does get power. Vegeta usually gets power off screen. Like he just gets a new form off screen. So that's not too hard to believe.
that's true.
Except Super Saiyan.
So he got that off screen.
You got that off screen, yeah.
Did he?
Yeah, well, they ended up showing it like later how he got it, but like when he first revealed it, like he just like it was just like he came in out of nowhere and whips it out.
Yeah, you're right.
What's even funnier is him out in space literally does not line up with the Dragon Ball timeline at all.
Why?
Like
how could he breathe out there?
I think it was just he was on a planet. He was on a planet because there was meteors coming down. So
there was a planet with oxygen but no trees.
But no trees. I think they can hold their breaths. This is how it is. Goku went. He swam in lava, so I think he can hold his breath.
Yeah.
And then Pan can breathe in space now, so I'm assuming all Saiyans can. Just Goku never tried it yet.
Wasn't Goku huffing and puffing out in space when he was fighting Beerus?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. I know in the manga, in the Moro arc, they said they can't breathe in space, but in the anime, they show that they can. So
maybe they were like in the upper atmosphere.
Oh, could be, but like at the same time, there's like so little oxygen up there that it might as well just be a vacuum.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not available from Twitch. It says Bardock was able to breathe in space when he fought against Frieza.
There we go. Hey, and shout out to him.
It's a her. It's a her, actually.
Oh, her. My apologies. Please.
Yeah, so that
could have
proves...
something to do with him being Earth.
Huh?
It could have something to do with him being on Earth all that time. Like his body adapted to Earthling energy.
Bardock?
Or Earthling, whatever. No, Goku. He's been on Earth for like so many years. Could be something with that. I guess that doesn't explain Pan, but like Pan is younger, so maybe that is a factor.
No, like you know what? I think that is a good argument. Like Saiyans are genetically able or biologically able to breathe in space, but maybe Goku's spending his damn near birth to like his adult years. He probably what's the word? Acclimated, adjusted to like Earth oxygen and stuff. Versus Pan, still a baby, still has Saiyan breathing in air genes, like not adapted to Earth yet. So when she went up into space, like, yeah, I'm still good to go. I can adapt to space still at this point in time in my life.
There's also the one other idea of like Goku actually thinks he can't breathe in space, but he can. Like you've been taught all your life, hey, you can't breathe in space. So you go into space, and then like he gets up there and like actually tries to breathe. Oh, I can breathe. It could be like that. Because then you got like Goku going to other planets, and he's not wearing a suit or anything. How does he know he can breathe on Yadra?
He sees other humanoids.
Yeah, but that don't mean they breathe the same air.
Yeah, I know.
And then there's also the fact that he is kind of like aloof, you know, like he just arrives on a new planet. Oh, all right, let me hop out of here. Like not a second thought, you know. Like it was kind of like with like when Bulma, Gohan, and Krillin all first landed on planet Namek. Bulma was like, all right, let me check to see if we can actually breathe out here.
The air?
Looks
Yeah.
outside, looks outside, and Krillin and Gohan are already outside the ship, like chilling. And she's like, what the, you know?
They're like, I see lollipop trees.
Ajisu trees, whatever they're called.
Mm.
Oh snap! I got 2 new follows on TikTok. Thank you guys.
Hey.
Why do you think Piccolo, the Namekians are so weak? It's like basement
Which one?
Namekians besides Piccolo.
Well,
Every other one.
I know Piccolo is just straight up a gifted fighter, you know? And like there's like 2 different classes of Namekians. There's like the warrior clan or the dragon clan, whatever they're called, and then there's like the wizard kinds. And then I don't think any of the wizard or dragon clan ones are like Piccolo level or like Kami level or like Guru level, you know? And like Piccolo is like the best of both worlds combined into one at this point, you know? Like the absolute top best. Like maybe Kami's not to the level of Guru, but he's like a lot higher than all the regular like magician gardeners you see on Planet Namek, you know?
Mm.
I mean, a good idea would be, so Piccolo's been on Earth. He's been dealing with all the problems of Earth, and he was one of the problems of Earth. So it wouldn't be that hard to believe that, you know, Piccolo's stronger because he's dealing with stronger fighters versus their, you know, everything outside of like whatever happens to the Z fighters. There's no problems outside of there besides like maybe Beerus, but that's not a fight. So like anything outside of what happens to the Z fighters, there's nothing going on out there, right? So in theory, that's probably the reason. You know, they just never had a real issue. They had guardians because they knew they needed to protect themselves. But in the grand scheme of things, they were never going to find anything really that was going to challenge the Dragon Clan.
I remember thinking that if all of the Namekians fused together, like they'd be able to fight Frieza.
Mm-hmm.
And then I saw all the Namekians fused together in the Tournament of Power, and I was like, damn, they're weak.
But I mean, I don't know. Gohan was pretty strong at that point.
Yeah.
But he's like past Buu level. Like that's pretty strong for an entire race of fuse, yeah.
And like on top of that, when Piccolo was fused with Nail and Kami for the first time all together, he was stronger than Super Saiyan. You know, he was able to take on. He was going toe to toe with Super Saiyan. No, not Super Saiyan. He was going toe to toe with Android 17, whom
Which
mopped the
is Super
floor. Android 18 mopped the floor with
Vegeta.
like all of them, you know, before that fight, you know.
I agree. Piccolo was just so much stronger than any other depiction of any Namekian shown. But then on top of that, you also have what's the dude's name? That's like the guy that made the Super Dragon Balls.
I don't know that guy, to be honest.
Ende?
Grand Priest?
Are you talking about?
No,
The Grand Priest.
Zadala.
Dende made the
supposed
Super
to be-
Dragon Balls?
No,
I'm
there's
thinking of
There's like a
I'm thinking about,
Namekian guy that made the Super Dragon Balls. Speculative.
Oh.
His name starts with a Z.
Zalama?
Something like that.
Zalama. The Dragon God
Zalama.
Zalama created the Super Dragon Balls, which are set in the 7 planet-sized Dragon Balls. The Super Dragon Balls were the first Dragon Balls to be created, predating the Namekian Dragon Balls.
So if Namekians
Uh,
make all the Dragon Balls, would Zalama not be a Namekian?
Yeah, wait. you're talking about the Super Dragon Balls, right? The big ass ones that are like planet sized.
The planet. Yeah.
Are those? I was under the impression they weren't Namekian Dragon Balls. Oh yeah,
Well,
it is Zalama.
There hasn't been a single like instance of a Dragon Ball shown that hasn't been created by a Namekian. Like even the 2-1 that was on the planet that what's the guy's name that you don't read the manga, do you?
I need to catch
the
up
guy
on
that
that.
wished to be the strongest.
Not Moro. You're talking about Granola, right?
He's
Granola.
yeah.
Even the Dragon Balls that Granola found were made by Namekian.
Okay. Yeah.
But
so
I
I'm
think I see where your point's coming from, and I think you're because the way I see it is that magic is just it's powerful, but it's not like physical powerful. So it's kind of like someone who'd have to. Magic to me is the equivalent in Dragon Ball 2 of someone who has to set up traps versus someone who's just got raw strength. And so we're seeing someone who's really powerful wizard. I'm thinking maybe something like Babidi, but someone who's really powerful like Zalama makes the Dragon Balls with his super magic power. Maybe he's not a great fighter, but he has really strong magic power. Versus like I don't know what his nail equivalent would be. I don't think they have one, but like maybe there's a Namekian god that's like Orange Piccolo out there we've just never seen.
But I think that there's also like if you look at like who'd you say is the strongest person in Dragon Ball Z? Super. Sorry.
In Super?
Outside of the gods?
I would probably say Zeno.
Oh yeah, Zeno.
I'm not 100% sure
think
if Zeno's a fighter. I think he'd fall more in line of like a wizard. Just like snapping his fingers and making things disappear, destroy.
I'm with you.
So I was saying thing for that. Huh?
Malfu was able to trap things that are strong too. So yeah, he's probably got to be like a wizard.
Yeah, so he would have to be like on that level, like a Xeno level, because Xeno used the balls to wish the planet back. Like he didn't just make the planet back himself. I don't know if he can. So like that he would have to be extremely powerful, whoever this wizard is that made the Super Dragon Balls.
So I googled it. It looks like it's Zalama, and I don't know if these pictures are right, but he looks like a Namekian.
And it also has to, because the Super Dragon Balls are only in Universe 6 and 7, which happen to be the only universe that has Namekians.
Oh, I'm trying to tie this back to why are the Namekians so weak? So are you saying like he's actually a strong one? Like strong?
I don't understand how you got from him, which is like a crazy Xeno level person, to the Namekians that we've seen in the series. What happened that made them so weak? Because besides, I guess the Piccolo thing, like with the orange thing, was the only thing that I seen that was like even like a direction that the Namekians can go to get stronger. Like it felt like the Namekians they kind of maxed out at where Piccolo was. Mm-hmm. Like even Piccolo felt like he stopped trying to get like physically stronger and just was training his brain at a certain point.
I'm under the impression that there's always going to be like someone like of a certain race that just out trumps like anyone else, you know, like Frieza is like, I think it was an official statement by Toriyama that Frieza and King Cold are the only strong ones of the race. So it's like the same thing with like the Namekians, you know, you got like Piccolo who's super strong just by absorbing his other half and another Namekian, and then you probably got Zalama too, who's like even like leagues above Piccolo, you know. It's like Broly versus like Goku, you know, and then Goku versus the rest of the Saiyans back on planet Vegeta.
Yeah, I see that.
So you're gonna have like your normies, your somewhat capable, then you're gonna have your abnormally strong ones, then you gotta have your legendary versions of all the races. So I feel like you like Frieza is like Piccolo is like Frieza to his race, and then Zalama is like Broly to his race, I guess. But I don't even know who this Zalama guy is, so I'm gonna have to like, is he in the manga? Huh? Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
I think he's just theory crafted from. I'm not sure where they got Zalama from, to be honest. Like somebody had to make the Dragon Balls, the Super Dragon Balls.
Yeah, I don't know. That's just what I googled. It said Zalama.
Yeah.
See, the Super Dragon Balls are the original set of Dragon Balls created by Zalama in year 41 of the Divine Calendar. These Dragon Balls are the size of planets, and their star marks remain the same no matter from the angle one looks at them, which was patented. I'm pretty sure I'm saying that word wrong, by Zalama in year 42. But that doesn't really explain like where they got it from or how it knows.
The point was like, why are they still weak? And it could literally just be like, you know, we see Goku all the time trying to build up his raw power all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they got to a point where they just capped off and said, you know what, like, not that they're capped off that they couldn't get stronger, they just kind of felt like they didn't need to.
That's true.
Like, and we could go with Universe 6. Like, the Universe 6 Saiyans are pretty weak compared to Universe 7, and the reason is they don't have problems like the Universe 7 does. So, more than likely, again, if you're outside of the Z Fighters, you're probably not dealing with anything. They just never had anything that caused them to need to get stronger. And we could even go as far as to say, like, they got weaker over time because there was just never anything to fight.
That could
kind of, I agree. It's kind of the same logic where you think of, I think we were having this discussion last debate too, where we were saying like about how Bardock is weaker than Goku, but probably because Bardock was just out there conquering the low-level planets instead of Goku, where he's like fighting like, you know, these guys that are just as powerful as him, if not more powerful, and then getting stronger that way. I agree.
Yeah, so I think you missed like a majority of it. Crow came up with why are the Namekians pretty weak. So what's your take on it?
I don't think they're that weak. What was like Nail's power level was like 5,000, and if Nappa 50 for Nail?
Yes.
Damn. All right. Well, then they're pretty strong actually. If Nappa is a elite Saiyan and he only has the power level of 5,000, and Vegeta only had the power level of 18,000, then I think the Namekians are pretty strong compared to everybody else. Even just the Ginyu Force, I think Nail could beat some of them up. Probably stops around maybe Raccoon, maybe Birder, but I could see him beating Goldo, Jace, and then another one that I forgot. I think that's it.
I think I saw on a video someone said that Nappa was actually a mid-class Saiyan, and Vegeta was like the elite class Saiyan. But yeah, like when Frieza Force first arrived and they were like terrorizing like one of the Namekian villages with like Dende on it. Some Namekians were coming to save the day, and then when like the Frieza Force members first scanned the power level, I think it was like at 1,000 each, and then like they were actually hiding their full power, so because they were actually like when they actually were starting to fight, they were like, oh, what the? They're not supposed to be this strong. Checked it again, they're like at 3,000 or 5,000, I believe.
I mean, like in the grand scheme of everything, I guess they're kind of weak compared to other races. But like, other than like the Frieza Force and like, I don't know if we're really gonna count the Saiyans, because like, you know, Broly, Vegeta, and Goku are kind of just busted, as that's how it is. But you know, I think they're actually pretty strong. I give them like low mid tier in strength.
What about in terms of the base, not base level, but like the normal, not Nail, not Piccolo, the normal warrior class Namekians versus normal Saiyans? Like who we get tipping our hat off to there?
Well, like if our average Namekian is, you know, around like just 5,000 power level, I'd probably give them a little bit lower. But even then, like a being that's like 5,000, like that's, you know, like they're kind of just chilling on their own planet too. They're not really in contact with any other planet. Like they can, like I bet you if some of them, like a group of them went down to Earth instead of Vegeta and Nappa, they probably would have lost.
They probably would have lost to the Saiyans.
No, they probably would have lost to the Earth, or the Earthlings probably would have lost to the Namekians if a group of them went down there. Because it was really only Nappa just fucking around. So if they really all wanted to, a group of like 5 of them probably could do the Saiyan Saga Z Fighters in. I agree.
Yeah, I do. Like if you take the Namekians from back then, like when Piccolo came down, like in Dragon Ball, King Piccolo, and then even in Dragon Ball Z around there. But I feel like at a certain point, Namekian's growth just stopped. And then like the only people that grew were Saiyans. Like
that's true.
Gotta get that new transformation.
Yeah. I think that's true.
Gotta get that new transformation.
Mm-hmm. Even without transformations, it felt like the Saiyans just kept getting stronger and stronger. Like his base form just kept getting stronger, and then you look at like Piccolo, whose base form felt like it was just the same. He was just smarter, in like using his other hacks in cool ways, like stretchy arms and healing, and making turns.
Didn't they make it like, wasn't Piccolo always doing that kind of mind training? Versus Goku and Vegeta were usually sparring in some kind of way. Like, and that's something I think that they've always kind of shown, where it's like, if you're fighting with someone else, I think Vegeta and Trunks going into the hyperbolic time chamber is actually a good example. If you're sparring with someone else, you're going to be far stronger than if you're just training by yourself. Piccolo shows that, and Vegeta and Trunks being in the hyperbolic time chamber shows that, versus Gohan and Goku. So I think that's probably what it really is.
Piccolo just don't got no friends.
Piccolo's not trying to fight with anyone.
Yeah.
We always see him we always see him like meditating.
Yeah, that's true.
Even like with Goten and Trunks, like I think that's why like they're able to turn Super Saiyans faster than the rest of the cast, is because they had each other, and they were probably like, you know, like throughout their childhood they're just play fighting or fighting. I think that kind of just plays into that as well. So I agree. I do agree.
Didn't you need a certain power level before like even with the S cell thing and the tingle in the back, you need a certain level of power to access Super Saiyan,
I don't think so. No.
or
It's
is
like-
it just tingles?
I thought it was just the motion.
There's so many ways you can look at it, because like if you want to like say like if you want to incorporate all of Dragon Ball, you could like bring up like Goku Jr. and like Goku Jr. is probably not even like probably doesn't even have the power level of like 500. Yeah, he's turned into a Super Saiyan. Same thing with Vegeta Jr. Same thing with
Yeah.
Trunks and Goten. And probably same thing with Pan in the future, to be honest.
I don't know. Do you think Pan? That's another thing irritating me is that the movie made a whole big stink about Pan not being able to fly when we saw her fly as a baby.
Instinctively, not controllable.
Yeah, I think that, yeah, because like, you know, I think it's kind of like, I don't know, did I lose it? I don't think I lost any like ability that I was able to do when I was a baby, but you know, it could be a little different with flying, I would think.
Yeah, I know
Text
I know
showing.
the text is showing. That's a featured chat. I have to put that up to leave it up.
Gotcha.
What's it called? I had something, but damn, I lost it.
Damn, those are always the best ones. You'll get it though.
What were we talking about before the pan flying thing?
Yeah, the pan flying. Yeah,
No, before that. What were we talking about before that?
the Mechians.
Why are the Namekians so weak?
No.
they
We're talking about
can't
the like you have to be strong enough to get a Super Saiyan, like
Oh,
yeah. So I think like once a Saiyan loses his ability to grow back his tail, that means he's like right there to reaching Super Saiyan. So basically, to me, like once you lose your tail, you can unlock Super Saiyan. That's what I
You
want
don't
to
wait
bring
long.
up.
I mean,
I-
like even though
I
it's not like
always-
canon, like Bardock had his tail and he went Super Saiyan. Okay. Who else?
But he never
I think,
lost
yeah.
it though.
Baby.
He never lost it. It's true.
Baby went
Baby.
Super Saiyan
Baby,
in
yeah.
Wazaru.
Baby went Super Saiyan Vegeta.
In the monkey.
Hmm.
In monkey form, he was Super Saiyan.
That is true. So
Wasn't
like,
it supposed to be emotional loss of a great scale? Krillin dies,
Yes,
Goku
it was.
is more human than Vegeta, but that's a loss on a great scale, and it caused him to go into Super Saiyan. I don't think it's a matter of you got to be a certain power. I think you have to have that, whatever that human emotion is that allows you to, or that level of human emotion that allows you to transform. I think it has something to do with that.
I think it was-
Yes.
'Cause I think
think
you go in
that,
the UI at I think you go in UI at Krillin's level, or even lower than that. You just got to be able to tap into it.
Yeah, the emotion, I think, it just causes the back tingles.
Mhm.
And then like the way that they described it for what's the name just kind of like was a shortcut to the emotions. Like you don't need to feel the emotions in order to feel that little tingle and get access to Super Saiyan. But like for the uninitiated, that's the only way that you can feel that.
and
tingle.
like the Universe 6 Saiyans are, I think I said this earlier, the Universe 6 Saiyans are like different in biology, so it's probably not the exact same, but at the same time, the Universe 6 Saiyans, if you do take S cells into account as being canon, then it would make sense that pure-hearted Saiyans from another universe would have more S cells than the Universe 7 Saiyans, therefore would be able to transform easier into Super Saiyans, as well as like they're already at like a power level that's like they probably didn't even need it, but they still
I don't
got it,
think
you know?
what's the name is pure hearted.
Kale.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't see anything that would like oppose that she's not.
Wasn't she like a ruffian? Like
Yeah,
a
but like-
gangster?
But like
You're talking about Khalifa.
Khalifa, yeah.
Khalifa? No, Kale and Kefla.
Kale-
Kefla.
Yeah.
Kefla.
Yeah.
Kefla.
Kefla. Yeah, I felt like
that's the confusion.
Is it? No, kale and cauliflower. No, it's cauliflower.
Kale
Because
is the
Kefla
Broly.
is the
Kefla is the fusion.
Kefla is the
Right.
fusion. Cauliflower and kale.
Cauliflower.
Yeah.
Kale is the brawly girl.
Yeah, kale's burly
Mhm.
girl.
Kale seems pure-hearted. The cauliflower does not seem pure-hearted.
But they do seem
Well-
more nicer than like the
Yeah, for sure.
brutes of the original Saiyans.
Sure.
Like, I think I saw something that like,
Like,
the nicer Saiyan is.
Yeah, she's no more rough than a big sister would probably be. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, probably a delinquent at most, you know?
Yeah,
Not like a
delinquent at
straight
Yeah,
up
she's more
brute.
delinquent. But
I mean, like, hey, if we're gonna bring up some of the things that Goku did in Dragon Ball, then like, Goku wouldn't even be considered anywhere near a good person. So,
he
Yeah.
just didn't know what he was doing.
Yeah, like he wouldn't be able to ride the Nimbus cloud.
Yeah, no, hell no.
But yeah, my point was for bringing that up was like, because like the Universe 6 Saiyans are kind of comparable to like the half Saiyans, you know, Gohan, Trunks, Goten. Like they got Super Saiyan pretty easily, and like I think it's because of like their human emotion side. You know, they can tap into it. It lets go like really easy. You know, their anger, their rage, all that stuff. Like Goten, like got Super Saiyan for damn near nothing. You know, training with Chi-Chi. You know, I would argue he wasn't even mad when he unlocked it. You know, it was just like an accident. So, like, and then Kale was like, "Oh yeah, it's a tingling in your back," and like, "Huh? Let me feel it out." Turn Super Saiyan, you know, or not Kale. The other one with the tube top. Yeah, Cauliflower. So I would compare like their version of transforming into Super Saiyan to like the Universe 7 half humans.
Yeah.
I agree. They are pretty like with the half humans, and that might be because like the Universe 6, their planet of Vegeta is called Planet Plant, so maybe they're not even like full bred Saiyans. That could be an interesting topic. They don't even really look like Saiyans either, to be
That's true.
honest. Yeah. They
Other
kind of look
than,
like the hybrids. They look like the hybrids. Like
That's
they look
true.
like Goten.
Other than like Kappa's like weird variation of Vegeta's Saiyan armor. Like I would not be
yeah.
able to tell he's a Saiyan.
Not for sure. Yeah, I agree.
Let's see. Who else has another topic? Chat. I'm not available. If you got a topic for us, let us know. Oh, but like, let's go back to the whole Saiyans versus Namekians. Who like? Let's go around the table. Who do you guys think is stronger? I think Logan, you said the Namekians were stronger.
I'd say like on average, because like if Bardock only had like a power level, I mean, I wouldn't say that they're more powerful than Saiyans. I just said like in the grand scheme of things, they're kind of slept on as opposed to other races. But if Bardock was a low level Saiyan and he had power level 10,000, but Nappa was a mid level Saiyan and he had a level 5,000, and Vegeta's the prince of all Saiyans, he has 18,000. I think King Vegeta was right in that ballpark, that park range either. So I think the Saiyans might edge it out, especially if we're talking about every Saiyan, like every Saiyan over every Namekian. Like, come on. So I think I'm gonna give it to my Saiyans, but yeah, Namekians are kind of slept on.
I mean, I think if you're talking about like I said, if you're talking about in the past and saying that Nail is still as strong as he is, do you think that he just solos all the Saiyans?
No, like because not every Saiyan. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's
no.
what I'm saying.
Know what you're saying?
I was God damn it. I was saying, we're excluding Nail, Piccolos, the Vegetas, just like the regular schmegular Namekians and the regular schmegular Saiyans.
Yeah, I think that the Saiyans will pull it out for sure.
Okay. What about you, Seven Ninja?
Y'all brought up, well, one of y'all brought up Granola, and I think like there was a Namekian village there.
Yeah.
I imagine they had some kind of warrior class, and Bardock destroyed them. So it wouldn't be that hard. Wait, no, Bardock was like weakened, right? So he was weakened, but they basically destroyed them. I would say that the Saiyans win in that.
True.
Hmm.
True. I kind of
But
forgot
I
about that
also think we
Bardock.
were talking about. I think we were talking about the Saiyan saga Saiyans when we were talking about that originally. This original topic.
Yeah.
Like, would the Namekians beat the Saiyan saga? Or would Nail beat them? I guess.
I think he said, would if 5 random Namekians came down to Earth, would they be able to no diff all the Z fighters?
Yeah, like, well, no, it's like if 5 random Namekians, like regular Schmegular warrior class Namekians, pulled up on 5 regular Schmegular Saiyans, like who's winning? Who's coming out that one with a dub?
Saiyans.
Yeah, Saiyans.
Wait. Hold on.
Saiyans are winning that fight. But
Have we
the
seen
Namekians to me are beating
other
Z
warrior
fighters.
class Namekians besides Nail?
If you count this as canon, like when Dodoria and Zarbon like raided that one village that Gohan and Krillin first pulled up, when they first meet the Frieza Force, and like, you know, like Dende is there, and like Dodoria and the squad, they just completely take out the whole village, and then Gohan, Krillin had to jump in and kick Dodoria twice off of them. Before that all happened, like they were terrorizing the village, 3 Namekians came in flying, and I believe those were part of the warrior class, because like they pulled up with like 1,000 power level at first, and then when they actually got down to business, they scanned the power level again, like what the heck, they're stronger than 1,000, and they were at 3,000 or 5,000.
Yeah, and like if that's probably like the average, the power level of the Saiyans too. But like I think the Saiyans have a better, I think they have a better way, as they're more used to conquering like other planets, like on the same power level, or if not like a little weaker. So I'd give it to the Saiyans.
Okay. Yeah. What about like regeneration abilities? Like sure they might be able to slice off their arms and all that stuff, but they got regeneration, they got stretchy arms. Let's see what other abilities they have. They can grow bigger, just like the. Huh?
Doesn't that regeneration take a lot of energy?
Yeah.
You know what? I totally forgot too that like they can just do Ozaru form and get 10 times more stronger. So
they could do that too, definitely.
Yeah, I forgot. That's a stomp. I think that's so much. I kind of forgot about that.
Piccolo has
Assuming they
destroyed
get
the
that
moon before.
Yeah, they could destroy the moon. Make sure they don't turn Ozaru.
I don't think if they were to go like to Namek doesn't have a moon, so they would have to use Blunt Waves. But you would have to argue that it's like they're gonna attack Blunt Waves. Like you think Goku or Krillin or Gohan would have done that when Vegeta was turning into an ape?
The Flux Waves?
Yeah.
Or blow up the moon.
No, the Blunt Waves. The little first open and mix, and then he turns into an ape in Saiyan Saga.
They would have had to know what it was.
That little ball in the sky. If you think that,
I know what that is. I just don't know why Krillin would use it.
No. I'm saying that like if the Saiyans were to go to Namek doesn't have a moon. The Saiyans would use that move, and then if you were to argue that the Namekians would do the same thing to that move that they would do to the moon, that why didn't Goku, Gohan, and or Krillin do that same move against the Blunt Waves move that Vegeta used in the Saiyan Saga?
Yeah, sure. I don't know if they would blow it up. To be honest.
Yeah, I don't think they're able to. So, and in that case, then all the Saiyans that were on Namek attacking and invading Namek would just turn into great apes and become 10 times more powerful.
Gage from YouTube's asking who our favorite character in Dragon Ball Z is. Goku for me.
Anyone else?
Gohan.
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 Mine's Goku. For sure.
Two
There's
Gohans
two.
and one Goku.
Two Gokus. Two Gohans.
It's smelling real basic in here.
Let's go, baby. Another Goku fan. I'm tired of all the Vegeta fans that keep coming on.
Bro, Goku's the GOAT, bro. Get Vegeta's 5'3" ass out of here, bro.
No worries. I'm just gonna respond verbally. No worries, Super Baby 2. What's it called? If you got a topic for us to debate about, let us know in the chat. Cause yeah, we haven't had a live viewer give us a topic to debate about yet, and I'm not available. If you got a topic for us too, please let us know in the live chats. Yeah, Super Baby 2 was asking. Oh, he was saying that Vegeta got SS2 over the 7-year time skip. Do I still have that feature chat up? Let's see. Me personally, Vegeta and Baby are the OG Saiyans on planet Vegeta.
Oh well, I think the Saiyans took over planet, and the people who lived on planet in that timeline are the Tuffles, and that's where Baby is. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's why Baby came to. I don't think he came to Earth, but they went somewhere and fought. So.
Oh, Gage Plays from YouTube asks, who do you think will be the strongest in the new Dragon Ball Z game?
Oh, that's a good question. Because even take for example, in Budokai Tenkaichi 3, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's not even. I think he's like the 5th strongest character. He's got a lot of good offense, but he doesn't have a lot of good defense. I think the best in those games are Perfect Cell Form or Perfect Form Cell, and Android 17. So it's actually tossed up in the air, but I'd like to hear what you guys think about it. Maybe use the restroom.
I feel like Orange Piccolo's gonna be pretty strong, because if you take into account the defense that he's shown in the show and try to transfer that into like game form, it'll be something like what Brawly had, where like you can't, when you hit him, he could power through the attacks.
Super armor.
Yeah.
I'm thinking UI. But the only reason I say that is that if you got a guy that's like really willing to master UI Goku, you're talking about a character that's mostly focused on countering. At least like what we saw in the Jiren fight, he's mostly focused on countering at that point. So if you got someone that's locked in on UI Goku, probably the strongest. But if you're talking about just raw, simple fighting, not really thinking about it, I really don't know.
No, I kind of agree with you. I think if they have like MUI or UI Omen like in the right hands, I think like it might be the most broken. But you know what? I still think it's gonna be Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I think they're finally gonna make him like the most powerful in the game. I think like his ults are just gonna do so much damage and all that stuff. So, I mean, hey, we're only a week and a half away, so I can't wait to figure out. So
the fusion dance, Gogeta, the God Gogeta is also.
Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta.
Yeah.
True.
All right, let's talk about Calfani's choice, Piccolo. I kind of want to say no to that one, just because when you play him in all the other video games, he's always kind of like mid at best, you know.
I agree, but I just think that. So the reason I'm saying is because I think that they're trying to capitalize off of the hype from the last movie. So Beast and Orange are going to be pretty strong, right? And then just how they would have to design the Piccolo to show his strength. Like, he's going to have decent offense, but the like, if they do give him the super armor thing, like, that's a tough thing to like counter in games.
The question is, do they give you an answer to it?
Say
The
again?
question is, do they give you an answer? Do they give you an answer to actually fight it, like a counter? Because if they give an easy counter to be able to fight super armor, it's not a problem.
Did they give it when they did? What game did they do that with Brawly? They gave Brawly
Fighters?
Yeah. Did they give an answer to that?
He had
Oh,
super
really?
armor in Tenkaichi also, didn't he?
Yeah, but you had to be a level super. You had to be a Super Saiyan 3 power or over in order to break the super armor. That goes for like any of the big characters too, like the giant apes or like Hirudegarn or Janemba, etc.
What they do, what they have in Xenoverse, they have like a stamina break move where you could just straight up destroy their stamina altogether. Maybe something like that. I guess maybe it'd be something that has to be timed, but like, you're talking about a move that once you hit them, they're completely out of stamina and possibly they'll fall out of their super state.
True. That'd be pretty cool.
But I don't know. Like, say Piccolo does have a super armor move, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think they will implement something that can break it, and then on top of that, you can always just use another character that can counter that. Like, let's say like another big character like Great Ape or Janemba or something. If Janemba is a bigger character.
How do grabs usually do against super armor in most Dragon Ball games? Like command grabs or regular grabs?
I'm not sure, to be honest. I think they work. Yeah, I think command grabs should work. Although I'm not sure how it is against like the bigger characters.
All right, Seven Ninja. You said UI Goku.
I said UI Goku if you got someone that's locked in to mastering UI Goku. To just a regular everyday player, I don't think it would be that great. But a character like that is focused strictly on countering, being ready to like, and that's also assuming they're not going into like further in the moral arc.
So just like
but if they're just strictly sticking with Tournament of Power, I feel like he's gonna be a strict counter fighter.
So you're thinking just like a unique player, who just wants to put all his time into mastering this would make him OP.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I kind of agree with that, where it's like, where it's like the high skill ceiling kind of makes that character kind of just like better than the rest. If you're a good player, that is what I think. Like, yeah, like for like the average characters that are kind of just more OP, just like in a general basis, I think it's Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. But I do agree.
You know, I can agree with that too. But that unique player could possibly do that with any character too, as well.
Well, I think it's more like the counter aspect of like UI, like, you know, like these counter attacks that like can really like set up like even more strings or like combos that like you probably couldn't do if you didn't have like these counter moves or whatever. So I mean we really have to see like what it is like when the game comes out, like how all the mechanics work. But yeah, I think everyone's choices here are pretty good except for Piccolo.
I think the other one would be Beast.
Beast,
yeah, Beast.
I think
I
they're
can see
gonna
that
try to
damage.
do something. Yeah, I think he's gonna do a lot of damage.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see. You said Vegito, Logan.
Gogeta, Super Saiyan 4
Super
Gogeta.
Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Yeah, I could see that one being OP. They always got to make the fusion somewhat OP in some way, shape, or form. And the higher transformations they always gotta make OP too. I was thinking.
What about Hit?
Who?
Hit's cool. Hit's a
Hit.
good option.
Hit? Yeah, hit's decent. He was good in fighters, and I think he's still the best in Xenoverse right now. So he's a really good option.
Yeah, I think he's definitely a good option, but I don't think he'll be the strongest. He'll be up there though. I'm thinking my choice would probably be Brawly. Like
Which one?
either one, to be honest. Like
Fair.
when they made him in Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3, like usually like the small players are usually hard to hit in that game, but they made Brawly so even though he's like larger than your average player, they made it so he can hit even the smaller players with your basic combo, and they made him pretty OP in that game. So like, and that's Z Broly, you know, that's not Super Broly. So I would argue they'd make both versions of Broly pretty OP in that game.
Yeah, I think Z Broly is going to be like a key blast spammer kind of, and I think Super Broly is going to be like a grappler. That's just how it is going to be.
Let's see. So Super Baby 2 asks, since Goku is scared of needles, is Goku Black also scared of needles?
Goku Black can never be scared by such foolish mortal things. That's my answer.
I think it's. I don't think he is. I just think it's possible. Cause like someone said in a previous one that like Goku Black was actually starting to enjoy fighting like Goku when he took his body over. So, and I know that's like just one trait, and that's like one of Goku's strongest traits. And like, I don't know whether to scale like his fear of needles like up there with his love for fighting, or is it more like a lower thing, you know?
What do you kind of think of like?
I feel like it's a thing of Saiyan Cell.
Saiyan Cell?
I think it's more Yeah, I think it's more like Saiyan cells affecting his brain.
Oh, true.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. His lust for battle, that's like a Saiyan gene, you know? Not really a Goku thing. Okay. I could see that. So, like, if we're putting it on that logic, no, he's not going to be scared of needles.
Yeah, probably not.
Alright, and then, let's see. Gage also asks a couple questions. Who is the strongest non-fused being? And in your opinion, what makes this series so great? Which one do you guys want to answer?
We can do that. Wait, for non-fused being, is this Z or is this like Super?
Yeah, that's a good point. Or is it all of it?
Yeah, is it all of it? Is this strictly Z?
It doesn't matter. His name is Zeno.
Yeah, while he answers, you want to answer the other one?
Yeah, in our own opinion, what makes the series so great? Let's see. In my opinion, the series, I can't answer why it was so great in Japan, but I can't answer why it was so great in America. Cause like in America, like in the 90s, basically that was our only anime. We had like Pokemon as an anime, Speed Racer is an anime, but like that's like an old, like that's from like the 50s or the 60s. And then besides that, the only cartoons we had was like Johnny Bravo, Ed, Nettie, SpongeBob, Courage the Cowardly Dog. And then when you put Dragon Ball Z side by side with all of those, like as a 6-year-old kid who likes seeing flashy colors, explosions, fighting, and all that stuff, like of course we're gonna pick Dragon Ball Z, you know. And then like on top of that, Dragon Ball Z is like, if you compare it to today's animes, like animation wise, story wise, you know, it's kind of being left in the dust. But back in the 90s, that's still like, for that time, it's a really good anime, like story wise, animation wise, like even like today's standards, you know, like the animation was still pretty good, you know. So like it's pretty top notch stuff to be compared to what everything else we were watching to back in the day. What do you guys say?
I'll go last.
I think it has something. To talk more on your point, I think there was like a kung fu craze, like this kung fu movie craze, and I think like Dragon Ball kind of like it's more of a fantasy version of that, but it's like playing more into that like kung fu movie craze of just seeing like fighters go head to head, showing off martial arts of every kind of style. And I think that's kind of what happened there. Is just like, yeah, it's good on its own, but you've got like two trends coming together.
True. And you, Crow?
Crow?
Crow. Bitch, I'm the Crow.
Crow, you there? Alright, we'll come back to him. Oh, there he is.
I'm here. I can't even put a finger on why I like Dragon Ball Z so much. Like, now it's nostalgia, right? In terms of like, but like the reason that I initially got into Dragon Ball Z, it was just the best thing to watch at the time, I guess. Kind of similar what you said earlier. I think it was just, I had a type of anime that I liked to watch, and it was like one of the best of that type. That wasn't like super. It was pushed too. It was pushed a lot. There was always episodes playing. So yeah, I think that's why I liked it. It was just, for me, it was something that kind of scratched that itch of like a fighting, otherworldly martial arts anime. Like, it hit a lot of like the pegs that I wanted my animes to hit.
What was the question
Logan?
again?
Why do you think Dragon Ball Z is so great?
So for me, Dragon Ball Z kind of surpasses what it means to be a medium of entertainment, as we see all across the world. I literally can't name any other franchise ever that made diplomatic problems between Mexico and Japan, because Mexico are watching Dragon Ball illegally, and Japan called Mexico and was like, hey, you guys gotta stop this, or there's gonna be problems between our countries. Literally don't know any other franchise that did that. Don't know any other franchise where millions of fans went out to their square plazas in their downtown areas to watch the last 2 to 3 episodes of Dragon Ball Super. I can't tell you the last franchise that literally had any sort of impact as big as Dragon Ball did, like had on the world, not even just like me or like Squall here or any of the people in the call, but the world. Like how many people Dragon Ball pulled out of poverty, how many people Dragon Ball, like even how many people Dragon Ball even helped, or Goku or Vegeta helped get someone to get a new PR on bench, right? It doesn't really matter whether or not it's big or small. I think Dragon Ball is just kind of is just that thing that like is I think it literally is one, like the 8th wonder of the world. Like I think Dragon Ball is fantastic. I think the anime is goated. I think it's a masterpiece. Even when I was talking about how Gohan's character arc of not being responsible, stemming from the Cell, going all the way to the Buu arc. I think little things like that in the anime kind of make people overlook it because it's such a popular anime and people kind of rag on it for not having the best story or the best fights or whatever. But when you kind of look at it in a vacuum and you see like, okay, well, this they're not actually just fighting because they want to fight. There's a purpose and a story going on behind here. I think it is actually the greatest story ever told, and that's kind of how it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I wanted to add, like, let's say, I think, like, the only, like, anime that, like, can battle Dragon Ball Z is Pokemon. It's not even like the anime itself. It's just actually just the franchise. You know, they got the toys, the games. You know, like nowadays, like actually let's bring it back. Like 15-ish years ago, right? Like everybody knew what Dragon Ball was. Kids knew what Dragon Ball was. Like teens, young adults, like their parents knew what Dragon Ball was. They at least knew who Goku was. And the same went for Pikachu, you know, Pokemon and all that stuff. Like nowadays, like everyone, most people still know Dragon Ball. Maybe not so much the kids nowadays, but like if they get into anime when they're older in their teens or late single digit times, you know, they can't go into the anime world without hearing about Dragon Ball Z. You know, so Dragon Ball in compared to like Pokemon is kind of falling off a little bit, but not by far, you know. Like you can't go into anime without knowing Dragon Ball. So it's still rooted in like the anime world, and it has a staple in there, you know.
I don't think it's quite fair to compare the two because Pokemon did start out as the trading card game, and then the video game, and then the anime. So like where Dragon Ball it's just a book that was made into a show, and then from there movies, trading cards, games. And I think Pokemon's actually the one that is dying off. Their games are doing terribly. Their anime isn't as it's not as good because Ash is no longer the main protagonist. I feel as if the new, and I guess this is an actual problem in the Pokemon community right now. Like they're kind of divisive over the new couple generations of designs. Like they kind of feel that they're lazy and stuff like that. So I think Dragon Ball is just getting more popular as time goes on. Like as we saw, when Akira Toriyama died, rest his soul. That there was soccer clubs in Italy and Germany and Poland and Brazil that were all posting about Akira Toriyama's death. I have never seen anything like that. Never. Ever. So it is how it is, but yeah, it is the greatest fictional anything of all time.
And
I'll back that up.
To add your point, I think like the Mexican cartel stopped committing crimes on on the day of his death or something like that.
Yeah. And when it was filming, when Tournament of Power was going on too.
Oh, what was that?
Oh, when the Tournament of Power was going on, crime stopped as well.
Like every time an episode dropped or something like that.
Yep. It would go down a significant margin.
The only reason why I say like Pokemon might be still surpassed now that time goes on is just because like everyone above 15-ish should know Dragon Ball, but might not be into it, you know. Like around 20, 23 plus, you're probably into Dragon Ball. So versus kids, you know, like every new baby popping out probably has a Pikachu doll, or at least know who Pikachu is, you know. So that's the only reason why I say like Pokemon is like up there, because the kids nowadays still kids, their parents and their grandparents all know who Pikachu is. So that's the only reason why. For sure.
Hey, that could change. You know, a lot of the millennials who grew up with Dragon Ball are having kids these days. I know a lot of them. I'm only 21, 21. I'm actually 23. Oh no! Holy shit! I almost fumbled that. But I'm only 23. I was born in 2001, so I actually didn't get the chance to watch Dragon Ball Z on Toonami. I was a little young for that. I caught it on the Orange Bricks around 2006, 2007. And then fell in love. I watched many franchises before Mortal Kombat. I was really into DC and Marvel. My Name is Logan. Come on. But none of them itched the spot like Dragon Ball did. I just remember watching it for the first time. Blew my mind. Blew it. But as I was saying, these kids who grew up with Dragon Ball are starting to have kids now. So I don't really think it'd be too far-fetched to say with how public's perception of anime now was different as it was 30 years ago. And now, since it's becoming a lot more socially acceptable with the giants like Dragon Ball Z, where it's pretty much just considered a cartoon, not even an anime at this point, that a lot of kids will be growing up on anime this generation, which I hope so.
Do you think that Do you think they're gonna try to capitalize on Dragon Ball Z in the same way they did Naruto in terms of like making a new series with the children of the people?
Oh, the Boruto. If they did,
Boruto.
it would be done. It would be done better than Boruto is done.
I mean, of course.
Because Gohan, Goten, and Trunks are pretty well established characters, like just in anime in general. So I think if they are doing a new movie with Trunks and Goten, where they're the main protagonists. So honestly, if they do just throwing theories out here, if there's a Black Frieza arc, Frieza finally kills Vegeta and Goku, they're never coming back, and then now Goten, Gohan, and Trunks have to do something. I would be down for that. I think that would be really cool. A crazy new direction for the series to go, and kind of like a passing of the torch from Kira Toriyama to Toyotaro as just like Vegeta to his son and Goku to his sons. So I think that could work.
I think a cooler way to do it would be to, instead of having them die, because I feel like they haven't reached what they wanted to reach. Like Goku's just now learning to do the sign, like using his emotions while fighting thing, and Vegeta's tapping into the ego. If they can do that, and then with the whole, I wish for all of the universes to come back, so including the universes that were destroyed before for some reason. If they have something where like Goku and Vegeta leave the universe to like go handle stuff, and then they have almost like two series going, like one where Vegeta and Goku are off doing their adventure, and then the other one where like Gohan, Piccolo, and the kids are like protecting Earth and Universe 7.
Sure. There's a lot of cool ways they can go, with the future of the series. I'm really I'm kind of scared because Akira isn't with Mr. Toriyama isn't with us anymore, but I feel if Toyotaro, this is the guy that made Super Saiyan 5, so I think he can pull through. So
I have a couple thoughts on this. If they do it like Boruto, oh god, please no, because God, that show is god awful. I can't stand with that show. After 8 episodes, gave up on it. But I do think they're actually doing this because Daima is them looking like kids. Maybe this is their way to attract the younger kid audience.
Well, Daima's gonna have blood and gore, so I don't think so.
The original Dragon Ball Z was pretty gory.
It was, yeah. I missed that a lot.
They had people dying in the Saiyan saga, bro. I was damn near traumatized when I was a 6-year-old kid.
Yeah.
That's what made it so great. I can't see people dying in Daima other than like the demons that are going to be introduced or the bad guys. Maybe some spin-off side characters might die, but not anyone from the main cast.
Daima takes place before Super, but after Boo, so I don't think anyone's gonna die.
Before Super, but after.
Did Krillin get shorter?
Yeah.
Huh? What was that?
Did Krillin get shorter?
He did actually.
He did?
He did, dude. Look at Krillin. Nah, bro. Look at Krillin in Super versus look at Krillin in Dragon Ball Z. Krillin looks like a roided out thumb in Dragon Ball Z, and in Super he just looks like a little monkey. It's actually insane. God damn.
I'll be right back.
That's crazy.
Heard. Krillin's got actually bro, Krillin looks smaller than he did in Dragon Ball.
What have they done to my goat?
What have they done to Krillin?
He did, bro. He got small on time. His childhood size. I see look like Roshi in this one picture though. That's crazy. Hold up. Let's see if I can. Bro, is that Roshi? Where's that Krillin? What we got? I was gonna say though on this thing about the Boruto rising it. I think if they do kill Goku and Vegeta, I think it'll be the exact same as what happened with Naruto and Sasuke. I think there's going to be a good deal of hate towards that. And the only reason I say that is that like they wanted to have Gohan before become the main lead, and that was an issue. That's why they gave it back to Goku. If they do that, and they can't come back for whatever reason, I feel like that'll be. Even though Gohan, Gotenks, and all of them are, better characters, I feel like in the end, there's just gonna be such a strong pull for get Goku and Vegeta back that it's gonna be a bit of an uproar.
Oh, that Let's Plays Gauge guy said Z for the fusion questions, which was who was the most powerful unfused character in Z. I think that.
Actually had a point. We can go to that after this. I had a point for 7 Ninja. So you said like there'd be backlash if Goku and Vegeta aren't the main focal point. I agree with that, but that was because they defaulted back when it was like only popular in Japan, right? Like, cause like those episodes, I think the final episodes of Dragon Ball GT were aired in '92. So this is like before like a lot of us were born, when like the Z episodes, when they try to put the main focal point on Gohan, was like before all of us were even born. And most of us who are alive now, who are in love with the show, are saying less Goku and Vegeta, more everyone else, So like I think like if they were to like backtrack off into other characters, like it'd be more of a it would hit better to the audience nowadays versus than it was back then.
Well,
yeah, I think they want like we want you to have representation of the other characters, but also we don't want Goku and Vegeta to die. Like we still want them there, just not always there.
Yes. I don't want them to die either, but I'm down for them to just take a backseat and let's shed some light on some other characters. So
Gohan.
I think yes, Gohan, Piccolo, Yamcha, Tien, Krillin, Roshi.
Yeah, but then people are gonna complain anyways, just like they did with Superhero. So it's like no one can really win.
7 Ninja, I think you had something, or Crow went.
You know what? I think I forgot. So
All right. Well, we can go into Gage's question then. It was non-fused beings in Z. Is that the one?
Yeah, that's what he said. Non-fused beings in Z. That was one question. That's Ultimate Gohan.
Yes.
In Dragon Ball Z?
Yes.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
Ultimate Gohan. Yeah.
Kid Buu?
No. I'm on like there's like a whole debate online saying Kid Buu is stronger than Super Buu. Wait, no, but he's fused though.
Buhan.
Yeah, Buhan. But that I consider that fused since he absorbs people.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kid Buu is definitely weaker than Buhan.
100%.
Yeah, I can't believe there's like debates online saying like
It's
Kid Buu is stronger.
It's because some of the stuff in the Z anime, like not Kai but Z, like kind of like in that filler section, kind of like supports the theory that maybe Super Saiyan 3 Goku is actually more powerful than Ultimate Gohan, and because of that, Kid Buu would be more powerful than Buhan. And then in the show they say that he's more powerful, but that's not really the case. So it's
Don't they just say like he's more dangerous, like more evil or something like that? Not
No, that's what he actually is. He's actually more like evil and dangerous, but he's not more powerful.
Yeah.
than
So
Gohan.
like, but they actually stated it in the anime like he's more powerful, which I think it was a mistranslation. I think I saw online somewhere it was a mistranslation because like someone compared it to what they said in the manga, and it wasn't even close to what they said in the manga. I can't remember exactly what they said in the manga, but it wasn't that. So I believe like Buhan completely collapsed Vegeta and Goku versus just Goku actually put up a decent fight against Kid Buu. So I think that just trumps the whole argument that between Kid Buu and Buhan, who's stronger.
Yeah. Wuhan's definitely stronger for sure.
And then on top of that, I think this all adds to the point that Gohan is like the ultimate non-fused. I'm trying to think in my head who would trump him, but I can't see anyone. Are we counting Broly?
Broly? Are we counting Beerus then?
No, not Super Broly, Z Broly.
Well, what about
No,
Z Beerus?
Z Broly,
Beerus?
even if
Z Beerus, yeah. Battle of Gods
He's
movie,
sleep.
Dragon Ball Z, Battle of Gods.
That's not. I consider that Super.
I do too.
Yeah, I do as well, but he's in the Dragon Ball Z timeline, so. And so is Resurrection of F is also.
I think that because Broly lost to Super Saiyan 3 Goku, if I'm not mistaken.
When?
So Broly, the first time he fought, Broly lost to Super Saiyan Goku when he had like the power of the other people, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Power of friendship.
Yeah,
And then the second time he lost,
Family Kamehameha.
yeah. And then wait, I don't know what I'm remembering, some like Goku fighting Broly in hell for some reason.
You watch too much Heroes.
That was probably the video game Shin Budokai.
Shin Budokai. I was about to say that.
That might be what it was.
Because Shin Budokai was about Fusion Reborn.
Okay, what about Janemba versus Mystic Gohan?
Janemba versus Mystic Gohan? Yeah, Janemba. Yeah, Janemba has better scale. Like in the movies, they have crazy scaling. Like they can move faster than instant transmission. Like
shit.
They're great.
And Janemba's not a fusion?
Janemba is he? Technically, if you want to say that, because the kid
of Levi's evil.
Yeah, of all the evil in the world fused into him, maybe you could technically say that he's a fused character. But I mean, he's kind of his own character.
Mm-hmm.
What I mean by fusion, he didn't absorb anybody. He didn't fuse like
No.
Tara, no fusion, no Super Buu,
He
no
like
Cell.
evolved.
Yeah, evolve, I guess.
But he didn't use another person to evolve, did he?
No.
No, just the essence of evil from millennia just exploded next to him.
I'm gonna go with that. He's not a fusion then.
Yeah, I would say Janemba.
I don't think that Gohan has a way to kill Janemba. Cause didn't go fucking
Gogeta.
didn't they need who?
Gogeta.
Didn't Gogeta need that special move that like kills evil people or something?
He probably didn't need it, but he probably just did it because it was cool.
Yeah,
Like,
movie dramatic effects.
Starburst.
Yeah.
Can Gohan do the Spirit Ball?
Spirit Ball?
No.
Spirit Ball?
He can if it's given to him, but he doesn't know the technique.
which is kind of stupid. Goku should have taught everybody that technique.
Yeah, or the Kaioken.
And the
Or instant
Kaioken.
transmission.
Yeah,
Especially Piccolo. Piccolo should have got Kaioken for sure because he can heal.
Damn, yeah, that probably
He
wasn't
broke
for me.
No, not the android to be broken.
The android would be broken too.
100%.
Yeah, I
Goku
can definitely see
slipping.
the androids is broken as fuck. Yeah, across all video games, Gohan's never had Spirit Bomb. I think they even gave Yamcha Kaioken in one of the games.
Yamcha has Spirit Ball.
Yeah, you got Spirit
Or-
Ball.
Is that
No,
a
but
form of Spirit Bomb?
No, it's not. It's different.
It's just
But
a ball energy.
They gave Yamcha Kaioken in a video game. I think it was Xenoverse.
He better have. I was about to say, I was
He
like,
needed
dude, Kaioken on Yamcha would be crazy.
I really like Yamcha and is like, if he could just
Yeah.
be stronger.
Man, fuck
Yeah.
Krillin coming back. We need Yamcha back.
Yeah.
Give him Ultra
Yeah.
Instinct.
His Wolf Fang Fist.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yo,
so in
honestly-
Give him fighting again.
Yamcha might be crazy as Barking Zero.
please give my boy his Kaioken he deserves.
Not for real.
Just make Yamcha an android.
Yeah, so in Xenoverse, Kaioken appears as a transformation super skill usable by Goku, Krillin, and Yamcha. Goku can also use the ×3 Kaioken and ×20. That's useless information. But that, you see, they should have given it to Tien as well. I don't think Krillin ever went to King Kai's planet. Tien, Yamcha, and Chaozu did.
Yep.
Well, I mean, during the time where they had to go back to Earth right after Namek was exploded, they had to wait for the Dragon Balls on Earth in order to wish back everybody else that he probably would have been on King Kai's planet. Because, like, if Chaozu and Tien and Yamcha are on King Kai's planet, there's no reason to say that Krillin wouldn't be there, or at least able to go there.
I think they revived like Krillin like straight up first though, so I think that's why.
Oh, did they?
If I
That's
remember
the only way I could see. Yeah, because I think I remember. That's it. Because Piccolo survives. Who revives? And the Bible.
Because I remember Tien wanted to stay longer so he
Yeah.
could train with King Kai. So I think it was Krillin, then Yamcha, then like I forget who was first, Chaozu or Tien, but like regardless, I think Krillin shouldn't have Kaioken because he was revived first.
Yeah.
Chaozu needs to get stronger. He's been
When did Krillin get revived?
Alright, last topic, and then I think we should be good to end it. Kind of a freestyle podcast today, but fuck it, yo.
Fuck
Let's see, a question that was never answered. Maybe y'all have an OP on this. Why are villains allowed to keep their bodies in Otherworld?
They're not.
Yeah, I don't remember them having their body. Oh, in Hell they did.
Frieza.
I think all that stuff's like kind of like fillery retcon stuff.
Oh, that's
if you-
true. That is
like-
true.
Like, cause Frieza and Cell weren't watching Goku fight Kid Buu in Hell. Frieza was locked up in some sort of like heaven prison escape. Yeah, like, and then Cell doesn't even
Cocoon.
exist.
He was in a
So-
cocoon.
Yeah,
Let's
he's in a
see.
cocoon. Yeah, so they don't. Dabura maybe, but Dabura turned out to be a really nice guy. So
Nah, he was a ghost. He had the ghost tail. I remember him specifically having a ghost tail.
oh
And,
yeah, that's true. I guess.
And that might have been filler also.
Yeah, because they were looking for Gohan after they got killed by Boo. Hey, real quick, if you guys ever watch I always like to go back and watch this, but the speech that Goku gives Vegeta right before they're about to fuse into Vegito, I think really shows the difference between Goku's intellect and Z versus Super. I think it's really great. Kind of pissed me off that
with the speech he gives to who? Where?
Vegeta right before they turn into Vegito.
Oh.
In Boo?
Yeah, Nimbus Saga, yeah.
What's his name? Charm City says the Dragon Ball and Mortal Kombat universes are up there neck and neck for him. I think that was back when we were talking about why is Dragon Ball so great.
Oh yeah. Now Mortal Kombat's great, bro. I love Mortal Kombat, but for me, literally nothing can comes close to how much I love Dragon Ball, I guess.
I know. I mean, if I had the choice between Jujutsu Kaisen and Dragon Ball, I'd probably pick Jujutsu Kaisen as a kid because the animation's more fluid. But since that wasn't there at the time, Dragon Ball was the top-notch one out of everything.
Yep.
All right.
No,
Gage also says, do y'all think DBZ, SZ, I don't know what SC is, Super or Z maybe, is shaping to be everyone's Sparking Zero is shaping to be everyone's dream DBZ game?
Yes. Next
Bro,
question.
watch it be ass. Watch it
No,
be ass.
bro, don't even say anything
The
like
game
that.
comes
Don't
out-
even
The
stop,
game comes
stop
out,
right
bro.
They put too much time, love, and care into this one,
Bro,
and there's a lot of
holy
hype
bro.
for it for over
Yeah.
a year.
Bro, they've been working on this thing for
Holy
5 years, dude.
It's not gonna be
Pull up a
ass.
podcast.
Honestly, I was more looking forward to a Dragon Ball Z Budokai 4, not a Tenkaichi 4. But I also didn't play Tenkaichi 2 and 3, and I know those are a lot better than the first one because the first one was kind of mid to me. So you know what? After watching a couple trailers, it looks nice. I do like the fighting they added in Kakarot. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna make this new one pretty good. If they're taking all the experiences from Kakarot, Fighter Z, Xenoverse, and all the previous games, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be up there. Will it be everyone's dream game? I don't have too much expectations of it, but low expectations make my experience that much greater, though. I'll say that.
I feel like everybody's dream is different, so no. But I think it would hit what most people want out of a Dragon Ball Z game.
Seven Ninja, what do you think?
I think it's gonna be good, but you know what? I just want to see what happens, because if it ends up being bad, that might be the day the camera comes on.
Oh shit!
That might be the day I'm gonna be rolling. Like,
All right. Here's a question. I know me and Logan, we're getting Sparking Zero. Seven Ninja and Crow, are you guys getting Sparking Zero?
probably not at first, but eventually, yeah.
I might wait for a second.
Yeah, because I think, Logan, you got it pre-ordered too, right?
Yep.
Yeah, we got it pre-ordered, so we're getting it 3 days early. Can't wait for that, bro.
Hell yeah. All day, all night.
Yes, I am the server.
I'll just go to your house and play it.
Yeah, Logan, you asked if we knew each other in real life. Me and Crow actually, he wasn't there, but me and Crow actually know each other in real life.
Oh, real.
Yeah, it's kind of hard for me to call him Crow, to be honest. I'm fine to call him his real name.
You guys related? Or just friends?
Nah. We met what? I was 22 when I first met him, 23. So
Years ago.
10 years ago. Yeah, I can't believe it's been that long already.
Yeah,
We were coworkers.
Oh my god. I'm 23. Damn.
Yeah, time moves by fast. 23, I really loved that year. That was a cool year to be. So the 20s were all great for me. I love my 20s.
I bet.
Damn, one more viewer and I can do an ad read. Trying to hold off on doing the outros until I get that one last viewer.
26.
26 for real?
That's what it says for my end.
Oh, if I have 26, yeah, ad read time. Let's go. Do you enjoy the free speech that Rumble is protecting and fighting for? Our show on Rumble is only possible thanks to our viewers supporting Rumble's platform by purchasing Rumble's products. Most of you drink coffee every day. That's why you have to try Rumble 1775 coffee. It's actually some of the best coffee, and it's the same price as the coffee you buy now, but it's way better. Rumble 1775 coffee is free from chemicals, yet rich in flavor. This is because their beans are sourced from high-altitude farms in Bolivia, hand-picked, roasted weekly at their facility in Miami, and delivered fresh to your doorstep. And as believers in freedom, buying from Rumble helps fight back against woke corporations like Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts. Join the coffee revolution and brew rebellion with Rumble's 1775 coffee. Go to 1775coffee.com, use code STUDIO, and get a free month supply of their cognitive boosting supplement Limitless when you buy 2 bags of their coffee. Think about that. It's a crazy deal, and the supplement is worth more than the 2 bags of coffee. Go to 1775coffee.com and try their amazing coffee. Hopefully that one word mess up didn't make me lose my 59 cents.
Hopefully not. Yeah, it didn't sound too bad.
Well, I think that's a good time to close it unless anyone else has another topic for us to debate about, talk about.
No, I think we covered everything for today.
Yeah, that was a good one. I liked it today. We had a lot of topics coming in and out.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Let's see. Yeah, outros. Plug your socials. What y'all think about topics for today, and what genre do you guys think Boma listens to?
Damn. Dude, what?
I think last time we started with Crow first, so we'll start with Logan first this time.
So I thought the topics were really good today. I thought they were really intriguing. It was a really good question. I really liked the highlight of the day. I think was the Namekians versus the Saiyans. I thought that was really thought provoking. When you look a little deeper into it, you actually find out that Namekians aren't as weak as we thought they were. I think it was a really good topic to debate about for a little bit. Great podcast. Love hearing all the guys' opinions. Yet again, guys, $200 Sparking Zero tournament, 1025. Make sure you're there. First place gets $150 plus a hoodie, a Vegito hoodie, custom made by yours truly. Go on and check that out. YouTube, Mexican Hayabusa, Mexican. If you guys don't know how to spell that, then get off YouTube. Go read a book. Hayabusa, as in the ninja from Ninja Gaiden, and or the Hayabusa bike. Thanks. God damn.
I'm gonna type your name in the chat. Mexican Hayabusa.
I got a picture of Goku eating noodles as my profile picture. 60 subs. Check me out.
Shoot him some subs on YouTube, everybody.
Hey,
all right,
show
Ninja.
love, guys.
Ninja.
Oh, it's my turn. All right, guys, you can find me at 7 at Game Jolt, Biwi, and and Rumble. You can find me there. I enjoyed every bit of this. I was kind of like a little bit lost in some of the earlier stuff just because like it's been a while, and I wasn't really paying too much attention around the Vegeta arc, not Vegeta, but the Buu arc. So outside of that, but you said what genre does Bulma listen to?
Oh,
I'm thinking lounge. I'm thinking she wants to be focused. She wants something a little upbeat, get her brain tingling. But at the same time, she doesn't want nothing too heavy that's going to cause her to be distracted. So she's listening to something that's got her grooving, but also focused.
To input my answer from that, I didn't answer that. I would say classical. I feel like that's what all geniuses listen to, so I gotta say classical.
I can see that.
What's lounge music?
Like elevator music, like
Yeah.
music you'd hear in a hotel lobby.
Like
Yeah.
in Vegas?
Like any elevator, just like something relaxing, calming.
Yeah. I think it'd be cool if she just listens to rock.
Just rock.
She's the stuff that she does in the Dragon Ball universe with technology is like absurd. Like some of the feats that she has in terms of like what she actually is able to like make out of the materials that she has access to is crazy. And I just feel like, I don't know, there's something about her. I feel like she would just be listening to rock and just like making a time machine out of two rocks.
Okay.
can see that.
I don't have any
Seeing young
social.
Bulma do that.
Yeah, no socials. What'd you think about all the debates topics?
I like them. They I like thinking about the Super Saiyan God versus Super Saiyan 4 would be my favorite out of today's topics, and then thinking about why I liked Dragon Ball Z so much in the past. Like actually putting thoughts to that.
Nice.
Yeah, that was a good question.
Yeah, I will say when it comes to like the debating topics, probably the Super Saiyan 4 versus Super Saiyan God was like the best one for me, because that one actually made me second guess my thoughts. I was like, oh shit. When it comes to like the topics in the whole, just like talking about why Dragon Ball Z was so great, I really like that one too. That was the top one for me. Let's see, I got a link tree. Yeah, I'm on a bunch of different platforms. I can't say them all. I do got an announcement. I'm about to hit 500 on YouTube, so I don't know if my link tree is posted in my bio, but my Discord is posted in my link tree. So the gaming one. Once I hit 500, I am going to give 2 winners a $25 gift card to Amazon. So please join that. But to join that, you gotta hit the announcement with the green checkmark reaction, and then I'll put your name down. Yeah. What genre do I think Bulma listens to? I'm thinking she listens to some EDM. Like she's always around some electronics, like computers and stuff. I could see her like jamming out, playing some video games to some like EDM or something, and like boost her and like while she's playing video games.
I think you just want her to be that perfect waifu for you.
Ah, nah, bro. She's nah, bro. You know what her past is like?
Nah, that's real. That's real. I didn't even think about it like that, bro.
Wait, do we know what her past is like? I just know that she was with Yamcha.
Yamcha. But like I think she wanted boyfriends before that, yeah.
Wanted boyfriends, you know, she flashed
She wanted a
her
boyfriend, but she didn't have it.
she flashed her thing down there for a Dragon Ball.
She did.
Like
OnlyFans before
A little too
OnlyFans.
quick with it.
And then like Krillin flashed her tatas to like everybody at that little afterworld tournament.
Jeez.
Or
Yeah, her
she
body's
got-
exposed.
what she showed to Master Roshi for the Dragon Ball. When she thought she had
Mhm.
underwear on.
Yeah, bro, it's not looking good for Bulma. Like, I'm cool. All right, y'all. Thank you to the panel. Thank all the viewers for being here. Appreciate you all. It was a good podcast, and I hope everyone has a great night, great morning, wherever you're watching from. And we'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.
Deuces, guys.
Shit. Here we go again.
See ya.
Later.